This is FCM on DR Sports, and it's live.
Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to another episode of FCM. Sunday service is in full effect. I am your host, the most. To my left, we call him the cult hero. It's the one and only Culture Cams. And to his left, we have the podcasting Pepe himself, the most ferocious Fuad Kodani. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Algorithm. And listen, if you're in here right now, I want to thank you. I know this Sunday's fixtures probably didn't look that, enticing. It's tough. But listen, we have a buffet. Well, you're going to eat good today.
Trust me.
We have a lot to get into. So, let's get into it.
What's that star on your forehead, though?
Got a mad spot, man.
What is that,
Got a mad spot.
These
You try to brush over that like it was normal.
These fashionistas,
Boy,
bro.
listen,
One day Tooth Gem.
Yeah, bro.
Next day Star
Literally,
here.
bro.
I'm like, I'm watching
my
the
days.
evolution of Maze,
Bruh.
I hope you lot at home are seeing this
This
as
has
well.
always been me, but I ain't changed on shit.
Bruh.
But listen,
It's
man,
me.
let's get into it, man. If your team went out there this weekend and did what needed to be done and collected the dub, then hold tight the 3 Point Collectors Global. Big yourselves up. Hold tight the participants as well. Football's a game of two teams. You have to participate, and hold tight the duddery and non-duddery. We've got a lot to get into, but listen. Hold tight Crystal Palace. You won. Great. Top 6. Thumbs up.
Hey, man.
Hold tight. Who else played today? Brighton. Someone else?
Brighton and West Ham.
Thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got business to get to.
Got big things to talk about, huh?
Mohamed! Not Mohamed Salah.
Boy, oh boy.
What a bombshell.
Boy,
huh?
oh boy.
What a bombshell. You know what? It's
That's what
good.
you call a bomber. That's a
Literally.
real...
But it actually feels good that it's not Man United for once, I feel like it's always us, Garnacho and Ronaldo and all of this, Rashford. I feel like it's always us. So it's actually nice to watch it on the other side, you know what I'm trying to say? And just have a neutral opinion.
This is nasty.
Just
work,
a neutral opinion.
Because the
you know
way,
what I mean?
if there's one fan base I saw just rubbing their hands yesterday in excitement of, it's all going. These United
Yeah,
fans are
bruv.
sickos.
You got
These
it, you
United-
go.
Him and Liaz, when the news dropped, webcam on! We got business to discuss. Do you know what's so mad? He did a video one.
Yep.
Arne
Part
Slot
two.
said, "Allow it, unplug that mic." He said, "No, Arne Slot, you are not getting in the way of me abusing your club. Turn that back on,
Bro, I'm
these
telling
are
you.
sickos. I'm telling
So-
you,
Rapid.
They're
Rapid
rapid
response unit, bro.
Internet
Oh,
ready.
you, bro. I was,
Internet
ready.
ready. Internet ready. So for context, for anyone that may be living underneath a rock or has no idea of what's going on, Liverpool drew 3-3 to Leeds United in a game they went 2-0 up and they conceded in the last minute to make it 3-3. In the aftermath of the fixture, Mohamed Salah went to the mix zone. Now, first and foremost, I want to say big up to the reporters that go to the mix zone because typically you don't usually get ballers in there. Everyone walks past. One Norwegian guy happened to get them.
bro.
I'm gonna change your life.
Bro, do you know what's crazy
You
about
happen
it?
to be in the right place at
Bro.
the right time in
Bro.
life. Sometimes
Yep.
you're
Yep.
just there at the opportune
Yep.
moment. You just so happen to lock eyes with Mo
Yep.
Salah first, and you said, "You,
Come to the front.
But no, do you know what's
I
crazy?
got something for you today."
But that's what I thought in it, because I was saying the intern got the scoop of the year, right? The intern got the scoop of the year. But do you know what's mad though? Like, so I seen you seen the actual
full video, yeah.
So there's a lot of people obviously around.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that he had to print that.
Yeah.
quick. You know what I mean? He got there
Bro,
fast.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, everybody had their mic like
Yeah.
this. But I don't know what that guy must have
Mix zone.
had chat GBT
Bro.
transcripts. Just,
Bro,
'Cause
he
released
might have had the meta glasses. He might have started.
Bro, he released that tape.
He thought,
quick.
you know what?
And he called. Did he call Fabrizio straight away, or how did he?
Nah, Fabrizio.
No.
Fabrizio's got.
Fabrizio's
he's
got
interns everywhere,
Twitter-
bro.
TweetDeck.
Yeah,
You know TweetDeck. He so popped up.
Fabrizio's reach is crazy.
Yeah.
Do me a
So-
favor, before we deep dive into it and share all our
Yeah.
So I'm
Read
just
the
gonna say,
full
I'm
Yeah.
setting the scene. So obviously, Mosa had a lot to say. So production, I'm gonna need you to bring up this statement so we can dissect it. PEEL, point, evidence, everything.
Explanation.
we need to.
PEE. Point explanation. PEA. Sorry.
No,
Point explanation
no, there's
analysis.
PEL as well.
Or statement
Yeah,
explanation.
but
analysis.
what's the
You failed
EL?
English. You failed English.
said
Mate, you didn't go to uni, but I found English.
You see, he's trying to use the degree thing again. No.
Wait, you said P-E-E-L.
Yeah, that's PL.
But you
L
didn't
language.
finish it. You just said P,
No, 'cause I
point,
thought the
evidence,
two
everything. You said point, evidence, everything.
It's point, evidence, explanation, language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I haven't heard the language one, but yeah, I hear
Yeah,
that.
fam, that's for the A-star students. You get
This is what they drop on us now. Yeah, alright, cool, man.
Production, where is the statement, please? We've had hours to prepare. We need.
Bro, I got it on my phone. Man.
All right, cool. Let's go.
Let me get it off on my phone.
Let's go. Let's go.
You know what I mean?
This is gonna be
This was a game changer.
This
I can't lie
was-
to you. I was reading it and I.
What's production doing?
So
bro?
Mo Salah said to sit on the bench. I don't know why. It seems like the club have thrown me under the bus. That is how I feel. I think it's very clear that someone wants me to get all the blame.
dramatic pause. Proceed.
The club promised in the summer a lot of promise for me, and so far I'm on the bench for 3 games. All I can say is keep the promises. I had good relations with the manager, and all of a sudden we don't have a relationship.
Pause for dramatic event.
I don't know why. It seems to be me. How I see it, someone doesn't want me at the club. Again, this club, I will always support it. My kids will always support. I love the club. I will always do. I called my mum. I knew I would stop for the press. I told them, come to the Brighton game. It doesn't matter if I play or not. I am going to enjoy it. We will see what will happen. In my head, I will go enjoy the game. If I play or not on the bench, I don't know what will happen. I will be at Anfield to say goodbye to the fans, go to the AFCON. I don't know what will happen when I am there. It's not acceptable for me, to be fair. I don't know why this has happened to me. I don't get it. If I am somewhere else, every club would protect the player. I don't know why I'm in this situation now. I don't think I am the problem. I have done so much for this club.
Let's give a
Brother.
round of applause to the
Look,
real.
look, now you bring it up.
Brother.
Relax, man.
Brother.
All right, so there are multiple things here, and what we're gonna do for you, audience, is we're gonna break and have conversations about all of it.
By the way,
One
there's,
of
still,
it
there's
is-
still 1 or 2 more pieces.
Remember,
of
Yeah.
that
still
I
said
haven't
There's
even-
still the other
Carragher
bit.
again.
You still said
Yeah.
Carragher, still mention Harry Kane fit. But in terms for me, the themes are: is Mo Salah a scapegoat? Is this the end of Mo Salah at AFCON? Is he being treated unfairly? What else is there? We've got
Does he need to earn his spot?
does he need to earn his spot?
Okay.
It's who's in the right here and wrong?
Yeah.
Where we
So
started?
culture camps, because you made a
Nah,
video.
I
on
want
this-
to hear
No,
from
no, no. I heard it, but you made a video on this, right? And if you could summarize your stance in your defense stance, what would it be? You are.
I mean, it's not like in a defense, but for me, listen, I hear where Salah's coming from.
perfect. That's enough. That's
Yeah.
enough. Fuad, what is your immediate reaction to what you read?
So, in my opinion, that might be the most egocentric, egomaniac thing I've seen Salah do in his time at Liverpool. And I think previously we've seen Lukaku do this, we've seen Garnacho do this, we've seen Rashford do this, we've seen Ronaldo do this. And every time, everybody has looked at the player as like, why are you doing this? Why are you breaking up, whether it's harmony or disharmony at the club? You're making the situation worse. But I feel like because it's Mo Salah, because he's had 7 to 8 years of consistency, because he's had, you know, the quality that he's put up. I don't think he's scored under 20 goals in any Premier League season that he's been in, bar 1 maybe. I don't think he's got under 10 assists in any Premier League season, bar 1 maybe. So the standard that he has set as a player, you can't question the player. However, to all of a sudden now turn around to the press, and he said it himself, this was premeditated. Whether he played or not, he was going to talk to the press after. For me, you just make the situation a whole lot worse. And as one of the leaders, as one of the most experienced players at this club, as one of the highest paid players at this club, for me, you're meant to be an example. You're meant to be someone that brings this dressing room together. I'm seeing Soboslai coming out after the game talking about what happens in the dressing room stays in the dressing room. That's how a leader talks. A leader doesn't throw his toys out of the pram because he's been dropped for 3 games. And let's be honest. Let's be very, very honest. Mo Salah this season has deserved to get dropped for the performances he put in. Those first 16, 17 years, people are reading out stats to me that he hadn't beaten a man for 15 games or whatever it was. He hadn't created anything. He doesn't score anymore. He's not contributing. He's essentially just an extra body out there. Liverpool fans themselves were saying, is this the beginning of the end for Salah? So now all of a sudden we're going to turn around and act like, oh, Mo Salah should have never been dropped. Mo Salah is above questioning. Nah, you are a player just like the others. And in fact, there's probably a higher standard that you get measured on because of what you've done. And now I feel like, listen, the Liverpool situation has been a mess over the past couple of weeks. I don't think the club are using him as a scapegoat per se. You could say, yes, they've dropped him. And that is something huge and maybe to talk about. And the fact that he wasn't even used for any minutes yesterday, I don't agree with that. However,
that's disrespectful.
There's ways to go about it.
Disrespectful.
I agree with that, but there's ways to go about it. And I think, look, Arne Slot is already a dead man walking. I understand you just want to push him off the cliff. But this was too excessive for me. This was doing too much, in my opinion. And I think there's ways to go about it. And real leaders, real kind of guys who want to bring the dressing room together, don't do that. This is now Mo Salah basically looking after Mo Salah. He's not looking out for the club. He's not looking out for what's better for the bigger picture. And I'm sorry, I can't, take his side in this because I'm like, if you come back in the side now, you better drop the exact same type of form you were dropping last season. Because if you don't, hey, the conversations around you now are going to get different.
Cam, just a quick one. There's something I want to mention about all of this because I feel like nuance is super important. I feel like Liverpool.
That's your ache. Usually,
Listen,
that's your ache.
I've always.
That's your ache.
I've always been on the side of supporting Salah, and it's so funny how this is now the dynamic. He's defending Salah like my favorite op.
I'm gonna miss my op, bro. I'm gonna miss him, bro.
Like, when it was Garnacho, when it was Lukaku, we all looked at them and said, "What the hell are you lot doing?"
I supported Garnacho.
Salah, we can't.
I supported Garnacho.
I was gonna say.
I
want to say this is
is
first things first. In terms of what Mo Salah did, I think there's a nuance that's missed because in British culture that doesn't really happen. We see this in American sports all the time. We see journalists go into the change room right after the fixture, the match, whatever, and players are just freeing it. So I am here for players letting fly. I want to put that out there. I feel like we don't see enough of it in football. I feel like sometimes we're a bit too PC and everything. And listen, it's given us a great conversation starter for this pod. So I'm here for that. I also want to say as well, at the top of all of this, I understand how this has been a very difficult year for Liverpool with everything that's gone on. This week would have been Diego Jota's birthday, RIP to him. There's a lot of stuff that when we speak about Liverpool, fans of Liverpool, players of Liverpool, that often doesn't get spoken about because we don't know the intricacies of how that's affecting them. And I think it's important to say that whatever's happening in the background there, we hope that everyone's all right because that takes a lot to go through. With this specific situation, there's a few things that I'm struggling to get my head around. Number one, your form's not been great. You've been put on the bench. Cam, your point was that it's disrespectful him coming on. If your team's winning 2-0, you getting subbed on then feels disrespectful because it's like, oh, well, we're winning anyway. Come and get some hair, brother, damn minutes. It gets to 2-2. Throwing you on for the last 3 minutes to try and get something feels disrespectful as well. In some ways, that to me reflects like, you know what, I've taken you out the firing line, get yourself together. One, you're older now. Two, the way you've been playing for the last year under me, it wasn't about energy and whatnot, and I need to try something different. I understand the fact that there are probably about 7 players in the Liverpool starting 11 that deserve to be dropped because their performance not been great. Konate, Van Dijk, Gravenberch, there's bare of them. But realistically, can you drop a whole 11? Maybe not. So I don't understand how him not being in the starting lineup is him being the scapegoat to me. What I then will say is the comment about someone at the club or people at the club, that feels loaded. Yeah. There's stuff that we won't know about.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff
from my perspective, this club gave you the contract you wanted, which is over 400k to understanding. You and Virgil van Dijk. They had 3 renewals to do. Trent, the poster boy, the Scouser, you can go. You both got big contracts. What is it that you're trying to tell us they're not telling us? Are you telling us that they regret giving you the money? Are you telling us that they gave you the money but now they're...
Maybe he said somebody in the club wants him out.
Yeah.
He's obviously talking about the board. He said there's broken promises. So something along the lines, it's not just about the money that he received. There's obviously something that's going on internally. But that's the thing. He didn't say every single thing. So he said a lot, but there's also a parts of it that he let out.
And that's what I'm saying. What is that missing detail? Because in my head...
It's the promise basically that he's never allowed to be dropped. He's never allowed to be
You're unbenchable.
You're sorry, bro. You have the same measure set. And when you talk about, Harry Kane gets protected, guess what? Harry Kane wasn't coming out in the presses and blasting. Yeah, he had that one Gary Neville interview, but that was even in the summer. It's about timing, bro. For me, what the entitlement of I've done enough over 7 years to never be dropped.
That's not what he's saying, bro.
That's essentially what he said. I shouldn't have to fight for my place because I earned it. Is that not the quote? Because I earned it. What do you mean by that?
I'm not even saying.
You as a pro said, let me say something, right? He's not saying, like, listen, when he's saying that, like, in terms of what you're saying, that he's saying that he earned it. He's saying he feels for what he has done for Liverpool and the high-end quality that they know he has, for what they know he can do, he just wants a little bit more grace to get into form. That is what he's saying. He's not saying I'm undroppable. He's saying for what I've done, I shouldn't be in a position where I'm getting 0 minutes. And Florian Wirtz, Isak, and these new signings that you don't have to protect because you broke record transfers for are playing and coming on and playing. Isak is out here dropping Ekitike, who's doing better than him. Florian Wirtz is playing. All he's saying is, I just need a little bit more. I want more grace.
Yeah.
He's not saying I'm undroppable. Salah got dropped earlier in the season. He didn't play 2 games in a row earlier. He didn't play 2 Champions League games earlier in the season. He's just saying for what he has done and for just coming up, the reigning player of the year, the reigning golden boot holder, the reigning assist holder.
You're not playing like it.
I know. He's just saying he thinks he needed a bit more grace. And I'm sorry, hold on.
Games,
remember.
No, we're 20 games in now.
Remember what he said though. He said my relationship with Slot is gone.
Yeah.
So obviously there's been a communication breakdown between them, right? 100%. This is something that's not uncommon. We've seen this type of stuff where the way you get dropped is how you feel about it. The way you communicate. The thing is, we're not in the training ground, so we don't get to see their moment. But it's the way you deliver messages. And I'm sorry, this is a common theme with these Dutch coaches, Fuad. It's a common theme. Ronald Koeman, LVG, Ten Hag. Slot. It's a regular. They don't. It's about communication. And the thing what I don't like is that people need to not act that Mo Salah is the first person to do this. When Villas-Boas was running around at Chelsea and Rafa Benitez, John Terry packed them.
Yeah.
He packed their ass out of that club, bro. This ain't new. When Didier Drogba was doing this to Scolari, this ain't new, bro. When you have egos, we need to, these superstars, whether you gave, I know people are going to say, well, you gave them the money. You still have to cater to the superstar ego. It's sport.
No, there's one.
This is sport.
Wait, Fred, 1 second.
You have to cater to LeBron James. You have to cater to Messi. You have to cater to Ronaldo. You have to cater to Salah. You have to cater to Kobe. This is sport.
What I would say to this point,
Right now, you see LeBron is on the decline. The Lakers just saying, nah, you know what? We're going to overlook LeBron. LeBron, you're going to get everything. Right now, they're looking at AR. They're looking at Doncic. They're like, hey, you know what? Slide a little bit more there.
Fred, I'm glad you said that. But the thing is, AR, Luka are performing. So therefore, LeBron can't do that.
Luka's better than LeBron,
bro. That's what I'm saying. But Pam, to the point, listen, to the point you just made, the point I wanted to come in and say is, what we're seeing with Salah, right? People at Liverpool will know that Salah can be a character. It's not the first time he's said something or agents have said something. And that's why the point I said is I need to understand like what is the specific point he's getting at. Because love it or hate it, this same attitude is what makes Mo Salah the player that wins you the trophy last season. It's the same attitude. So you have to take the good with the bad. What I am just here sitting over though is, as you mentioned, this is premeditated. He was going to do this. And already you're saying that after the AFCON and whatnot, I don't know what's going to happen. Are you doing the Chelsea, what you're saying, I want this manager out? Or are you genuinely saying, you know what, I've got my 400 and whatnot, I'm done, I'm leaving. Either way, it looks a bit funny to me personally.
But let me tell you something. If you look at
both scenarios look funny to me.
Van Dijk has said a few subliminals this season as well, right?
I agree.
If you look at Salah, if you look at Salah, this season, first thing they asked him at the start of the season, have Liverpool improved? He said no. No, we haven't improved, right? Second thing they asked him at the PFA Player of the Year awards, are Liverpool favourites? He said no. Arsenal are favourites. I don't think Salah was rocking with this summer in general, bro. This little galactic.
Because it's moving beyond him.
I don't think that
they're signing players where they're planning for the next 5-7 years.
I don't think the experienced players of the club, Van Dijk, Salah, I don't think they liked how Liverpool packed up Diaz, packed up Nunez, and got rid of a title-winning squad and tried to replace them with superstars.
Yeah.
I don't think from the start of the season these experienced players that Liverpool have been. So I'm saying
these performances have been intentional.
I'm saying I don't know. I'm just saying I think it's an accumulation
from the inside.
I'm saying I think it's an accumulation of what. Like I don't think it's like, oh, I'm straight away I'm on the bench and I'm going to say this. I think it's accumulation, and also obviously Liverpool are having a really bad season. He's probably looking at things and thinking, wow, I can't be given this level of just a little bit of grace.
Nah,
that's how I think he's looking at it.
What does grace look like in this situation, okay?
And then wait, hold on. And then you got to remember, he's talking about members of the club. I think Slot, he said his thing about Slot. Me and him ain't got a relationship. Yeah. I don't know what's happened. But then when he's talking about somebody in the club wants me out, he could only be talking about either John Henry, Richard Hughes, or Michael Edwards.
I want to give my opinion on this very quickly.
I feel like what he's doing here is he's taking advantage of an unstable situation. He can see the manager right now. Let's be honest, even Liverpool fans.
He's on his last leg.
Die-hard slot.
Yeah.
What's my man? That was is it Immortal Cop who was doing the penitentiary on the slot?
Yeah.
Even he come out this morning and said, "I'm slot out." Like no one's on slot side at the moment. So every Liverpool fan, no matter what Salah says, facts, because he is the guy who has been there and done it for us. So I understand why everybody's taking his side, but in reality, he is not doing
Liverpool fans. Liverpool fans are on him. Liverpool fans are on him.
It's very 50-50.
For me,
the point I was going to make
the media
I don't think
Salah.
he's helping the situation. I don't think he's helping the club. All he's doing with this statement is looking out for himself.
Let me tell you why.
And I think that's nasty work.
100%
As one of the leaders and one of the highest paid players, I think that's nasty.
I'll tell you.
I want to make the point on the thing you mentioned about the member, someone in Liverpool, because I've stood on this hill for so long. I've said that the way FSG approached their business at the end of last season, when it was like those contracts going up and the investment, told me that they've not. I gave the Chelsea example because you're speaking about Chelsea, right? When you get to a certain age, love you or not, you're gone. What they've built now is you've given two of your most experienced pros, your trusted lieutenants, 400k a week. Cool. These guys are thinking that I'm going to be here for a while. The change you're making are probably not aligned with what they're saying. As you mentioned, we don't like how you got everyone out of here. Now you've got a situation similar to what you said about Len Yoro. We paid money for you, so you got to play big man. Bro, it's like I paid a transfer record for you, you've got to play. Verts, I paid a transfer record for you, you've got to play. Who's going to be at the expense of that? Salah, you got to be grateful. I gave you 400 racks. So that's the situation that they created that no one's talking about. FSG created this issue.
But that's what I said.
They created this. But no one wants to talk about how they've. Don't get me wrong. That's not saying Salah's right or wrong. But no one's talking about how Liverpool's business up until this point has created a clusterfuck that now there's no way out. You got Konate dropping
the thing is, I'm not even because Salah, of course, hasn't been good this season. Right?
Horrible.
I don't think benching him is the problem. In fact, I was saying Slot should try and see because obviously Salah's going to go off to the AFCON.
Yeah.
My thing, when he gave him 0 minutes the other day, I didn't agree with that. Right, 100% didn't agree with that.
Yeah.
My thing with Salah, though, the problem, the place where I agree with what Salah did wrong is that I don't like that he did it before he ducks off to the AFCON and he's not going to be about.
Coward.
Now, I don't rate that. I don't rate that side. And it's also the same thing Cristiano did that I didn't rate. World Cup coming. Yo,
let me quick backdoor.
I'm gone.
That's backdoor
But
maneuvers.
the worst thing, but the reason why Salah's is a little bit worse is because at least no football was being played with Ronaldo's. These men are now going to have to deal with all of that. And so I don't rate that when he did it. I agree with that. But I think the basis of like people are saying he's so egotistical. This is a top 3 player in Liverpool fucking football club's history. This is a top 3 player. I'm sorry, you do treat them people differently. You do not treat Mo Salah the same way you treat Alexis McAllister, the same way you treat Ekitike, the same way you don't.
Bro.
It's sports.
Bro.
You don't. This is a top 3.
Let me
You don't treat Gerrard like this.
Shall I tell
You don't treat Kenny
Dalglish. See that name right there.
Wait,
You see that name right there.
Go
You
on.
see that name right there.
Who?
That's a Kevin De Bruyne shirt right there, yeah.
And what you didn't
How many
see
times?
him?
Wait. No. But how many?
Let him
No,
land,
but wait.
let him land,
How
let
many
him land.
times did Pep drop him? Yeah, for random periods or whatever for injuries.
And did you see how
How
he
many
was-
times did he come out? Guess
You
what?
see how he was acting on the bench?
But he never,
Kevin De
ever, he
Bruyne.
never ever came out in front of reporters
Kevin De
and
Bruyne.
said, yeah, you know what? This new era of what Pep's building, these January signings he's brought in, they're not good enough. You're basically throwing the whole club and all the new signings, essentially, you've thrown them under the bus. And I don't think I've ever seen De Bruyne handle a situation the way Salah has just done now. And I'm sorry, you're talking about these great players in top 3. top three still handled themselves with class.
KDB
That was not
all
with
last,
class with me.
KDB all last season was hinting that he's gonna leave.
Rightly
KDB,
so.
wait, no.
Once the contract, no. Because what you're about to do, once the contract and he was confirmed to be out of the door, that's when he was like, I should have stayed an extra year. He came out with those statements, and that's fine.
KDB mid-season,
KDB
mid-season said, I might even go to another Prem club.
Yeah.
He said that mid-season. I might go to another Prem club.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't even, but I might go. We'll see. I might go to another Prem club.
Was he confirmed to be leaving
He's
the club at that
dissing
point?
the club.
No,
he was already leaving the club
It
at that
wasn't
point.
It wasn't
My thing
publicly
is,
confirmed.
this guy's got. He's now here for the next 3 years, bro. How has this helped the situation?
KDB announced his own departure before the club did.
Nah.
KDB posted,
Let
I'm
me-
out.
let me-
Because
let me-
Because
Twitter,
Salah's a
on
top
Twitter.
three player now.
let me-
We're supposed to
bro.
Let me
overlook
chime
his
in, let me
ego
chime in.
I'm
and
not saying
cater
that.
to
I'm
him.
not saying that.
this-
But I'm saying you treat the best.
Stop that.
differently.
You're
With
saying
this-
You do throughout.
Yeah,
You
bro.
do not treat stars the same way you treat the next man, bro. This is sports.
Okay,
throughout.
Cam, let
This
me
is live.
ask you this
There's a
question.
degree
You
to it.
Fair,
There's
1 second.
degrees to
Let me
it,
ask
bro.
you this question.
You're
So-
giving him free reign.
This is the
not
question.
giving-
This is the question I have to
Free reign.
ask, because ultimately, like you said, what we have to kind of part the whole slot thing different to the in the club thing. We don't know what's happened in the club. We're just kind of speculating and putting 1 and 2 together. When you're saying that he has to be treated different, Cam, what is the treatment that is different? Because are we saying that Slot is wrong for benching him?
No.
Okay, so in terms
Free
of
reign.
what is the different treatment that Salah should have got? Because I don't want to stick onto the point. You said it was disrespectful. He didn't come on.
The way you communicate with people. Obviously, he said we have had a breakdown.
Yeah.
He didn't say that. The thing is, people are not. Didn't just say, "Oh, I've been." He said one day we were cool.
Yeah.
The next day our relationship was broken.
Yeah.
That's bad management. That is bad management. Your relationship
Don't
broke
know
down.
exactly though.
That's what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. So when you're coming with your definitive that it's Salah's ego and
So
stuff,
that's- I'm not
saying
saying
internally
that.
we don't.
Because-
Internally, they
So
could
even there,
the way he
you're
delivered.
half revealing information. Come out with it. If you're gonna come out with it and throw everybody under the bus, and you're gonna throw Slot and throw the club and throw the ball, come out with the facts. Tell the full story. Don't do this. Norwegian press up quickly. I'm gonna tell you half-baked stories. You don't make up your own idea with that. That's just once again, you're not helping the situation. Liverpool are going through it right now with the Jota situation, with the manager, with the tactics, with the signings, and you're just now another bombshell on top of this awful season that should be your defending champion season, and you've got one of your champions, one of your top 3 players, essentially sabotaging from the inside, in my opinion. And I'm like, what do you plan to achieve here? Slot gets sacked, and then what? You get the reins to the club back. Okay, cool. You better deliver them that title then.
I'm telling you, definitely Salah's discussion is more than on Slot. That's what I'm saying. It's more than on Slot.
I've
He's
got a
talking
question
to
for
the
both of you.
club, bro. He's talking to the club.
I've
Why
got a
not
question.
talk
I've
to them
got
direct?
a question for
Why
both
not
of you.
talk to them direct?
What do you
Why
mean?
not talk to the club direct instead of talking
What makes you
through
think
the
that
media?
hasn't been happened? What makes you think that hasn't
He's
happened?
talking about
Because he's
communication
talking about
broken down.
relationships are broken down. It could have though.
That's the ego.
This is-
His ego doesn't want to talk to the club directly.
Well, he might have. He might have already spoke to the
I
club.
don't know. The
question
What's
I've got-
Salah's
I'm
agent's
just
name, bro? Come and say something. What's his agent's name,
Salah,
bro? Mo
FCM.
Salah.
Well, didn't he at us one time?
Yeah. You, bro, not me. It's you.
It was
that he
both
was
of us.
dissing.
Yeah.
It's you
The
that he was dissing.
question I've got for
Was
both
it
of
Rami
you.
or something?
Based
Rami, rise up.
Based on the way Salah spoke, because obviously it was intriguing, because Szoboszlai came out and kind of gave this whole, the only way we're going to get through it is together. And that was kind of like, okay, then Salah's come out and said this. Salah's a senior head in the changing room. I personally think that Salah's actions were based on his own sort of personal things he wants to get out of it. But based on the way he's spoken, based on what he said, do you feel that there are other players in the change room that feel exactly the same as he does? That's the question I have for both of you.
I don't know. I don't. I think there will be naturally whenever situations are up. Everybody wants to kind of look out for themselves, but I don't think anybody would have handled it in the same way Salah have. And for me, I always think when things are going rough, when things are going bad, that's when your true character comes out, in my opinion. That's when the true person who you are, how you handle adversity. And right now, what I'm seeing is there's a bit of adversity. He's been dropped for 3 games. And he's like, nah, everything's got to be centered around me again. Brother, you're 34, one of the highest paid players. Just because you're taken out of the limelight for a bit doesn't mean the world is ending. You can come back after AFCON and change Liverpool's season around. But instead, you want to make it me. And especially at that experience level, that's where I'm disappointed. You're meant to be one of the guys bringing the dressing room together, and instead you're breaking it apart.
Personally, I think if people think Mo Salah will throw away his Liverpool career because of being benched 3 times and there's not a bigger picture and a bigger thing at hand, I think we must think Salah's like the craziest guy in the history of life. You think 3 games is what's made Mo Salah decide I'm going to, like, if I'm sold, I'm sold. It's bigger than that for me. There's no way it's just based off I've been benched 3 times and now I'm going to leave and my legacy could potentially be tarnished depending on what side they sit on. I'm going to throw away this. No, I think it's bigger, and which is why I'm saying he was saying stuff where he was talking to the club. Somebody wants me out. You don't just wake up in the morning and say somebody wants me out. You would just say
Onslaught. He premeditated.
You just say.
He said he premeditated.
You won't just say.
He told family to come down.
You won't just say You won't say Onslaught. You just say Onslaught wants me out. Do you get where I'm coming from? No, there's a bigger play at hand here. That's all I'm saying. He probably thinks the club are trying to push him out.
The problem
you
is,
know what I'm trying to say? Find a way to
I'm
push him out.
what that is.
But I'm just saying that's what I'm just saying. Read between the lines. I'm saying it's not as straightforward as you really think Salah will jeopardize his Liverpool.
At the moment, that's what I've got to go off.
For me,
3 games.
For me, the way I look at it is, I don't put Salah in the same place as a Messi or Ronaldo or certain guys in football history, but you have to look at certain things. When the Ronaldo fallout at Madrid, the whole Perez thing and whatnot, and then he said, I didn't feel it protected. Same thing happened at Juve and whatnot. And there's certain comments where it's like, you're saying stuff that's bigger than the moment. The reason why I asked the thing about other players, because if, really and truly, we know Salah's a crash out. It's not the first time he's done this. When he was trying to get his new contract, he was crashing out all the time. He's like, listen, I don't know if this is going to be my last game. I really enjoy playing at Anfield. Bro, you just got a hat-trick at Anfield. What do you mean that you really enjoyed it? We've known that he's prone to doing this. And that's why I said that sometimes with certain players, you have to understand where they're at and take the good with the bad, because that's what makes him the player that he is. What I'm failing to understand here, though, is if this was the case, this hasn't changed in the space of 12 months. You were talking like this before you signed your new contract. So the number one is, why did you take the 400 racks? Did you think something was going to change magically? That's what I'm still confused about.
What do you mean?
Before he signed his new contract, he was talking like this. Before he signed a new contract at Liverpool, he was saying like, I don't know if I want to stay and whatnot.
No, he was saying he doesn't know. He was the one that was trying to get the club to pay him.
Yeah, but
he was the one that was trying to say, I want to stay, and the club are don't want me to stay. That's what he was alluding to.
So, bro,
and he
the
was
club
saying,
don't want me to stay. I want to say I don't want to stay. You then signed the 400 racks. Someone doesn't want me at the club. That's the same thing for a year. So why did you sign the contract then? If you're going to say the same thing, that's the bit I'm confused about. So you took the 400 racks, you signed on, and now you're saying it again. Before you signed the contract, you were saying that the club, I'm not sure if they want to sign me. I don't know what I'm going to do. So you've been saying that for a year. Do you understand what I'm saying? So then, why are you still... What? So now I've signed the 400 racks. It's not working. I'm going to leave. I'm crashing out now.
So where's the lights on the Liverpool board?
Bro, I said this. I said that Liverpool... People always give FSG their credit for like, oh, we did this, we did that. I've always said, if you look at how they've assembled all of this year, it is a clusterfuck. Trent, that situation shouldn't have gone down to the last year. I'm sorry, you don't let one of your own walk to Madrid. You've got 2 Premier League legends that won final year contracts and whatnot. Typically, most big clubs would have concession planned. Have they got a future Van Dijk in their ranks? No.
Question.
You got to give him a contract. Did they plan for the future of Salah? No. They signed 2 players that have now affected your franchise player's ego. They didn't plan anything properly, but no one talks about FSG like that because it's not Chelsea that spend billions or it's not City that do whatever. FSG messed this up bad and no one talks about it.
No, I agree.
They actually messed up bad.
Question, though.
Konate is going now. They're saying that, we'll be happy
Why
to
is
get 50
Konate,
million.
who's having the worst season in the history I've ever seen in football at the moment?
I said that already. I said there's like 7 players you
what
can
did
drop.
Slot say? He's at the crime scene.
He
a bit
said
too
he's
much.
at the crime scene, but it's what they want Konate to sign a new contract.
Leone's got an ACL.
Yeah, but they want Joe Gomez is fit.
Joe Gomez is playing right back these days.
But he's been fit though. He's been fit. He can play centre half. They want him to sign a new contract, don't they? So they're not going to drop Konate. They don't want to go. He's dropping stinker after stinker after stinker. They're not going to drop because they want him to sign a new contract.
Right.
These are the little politics that are at play in football. That's what I'm saying.
So, but the thing, I want to go back to the thing is, it's the scapegoating thing for me that I'm trying to. How are they scapegoating? That's the thing I'm not understanding. How are they scapegoating you? Are they saying that because you're older, we can get rid of you. But they got rid of Mane after he finished, second Ballon d'Or? Like, what is a scapegoat? How have Liverpool scapegoated him? Because to fans, it'll be like, bro, you weren't playing, you got dropped three games. If we're saying that's not the scapegoating, how is Mo Salah being scapegoated? I've not seen media come out and speak about him. All I've seen is Jamie Carragher on him, and that's all. I've not seen anyone else come and say that this season is because Mo Salah's not performing. So how are you? That's what I don't understand that bit. How are you being scapegoated? If anything, I've seen Van Dijk get punched up more than you.
But when he said the scapegoating thing, wasn't that when he was talking about the Jamie Carragher thing, right?
No, he said that high in the thing. The Jamie Carragher thing came afterwards, where he's saying that other clubs 10 goals and 10
they
games.
protect players.
But it's
and
like
Harry
even
Kane
so,
and
like
all that.
I have not seen Mo Salah get laid into by any sort of media. No one's gonna been like, oh, Mo Salah. Right, we've said it like once or twice.
The
We've been
thing is,
internally.
I get what you're saying in terms of there's probably more to it. There's things between the lines and there's things behind the scenes. I don't know any of that. Right now, what I know is you've been dropping a stinker for 15 to 20 games so far this season. You got dropped for 3 games. And after those 3 games you've been dropped, you've come out and dropped a statement that basically blasts everyone at the club, from the new signings to the manager to the board, all in the name of self-preservation. And my thing is now, okay, hypothetical, let's say this is the final nail in Slot's coffin, Slot goes or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you not reckon Salah has to come out and do an apology for this?
If what? If Slot was to leave?
Whether he leaves or not, do you think Salah needs to come out and
Who's he
apologise for the
apologising
statement?
to, though?
Did he not speak on the
as
club? Did he
long
not
as-
speak on the board? Did
As
he
long-
not speak on...
If his relationship with the club improves, then cool. Like, if it's to mend something with the club, but that's what I'm saying. He obviously has issues within the club. They can hash it out now after this or whatever, but now they're saying apparently no player's bigger than the club or whatever.
Rightly
which is fine,
so.
which is fine. So when Salah leaves, I guarantee you Salah's comments are going to age well, bro.
of
Watch.
course, because...
Listen, Fuad, I've been on this side. I promise you I was on your side. I was where you were with the Ronaldo Ten Hag situation. In hindsight, I regret that I was on that side, bro. I regret that I was on that side. Ronaldo's comments aged well, bro. And I was on the Ten Hag side. I was on the Ten Hag
age well about what Salah said
you're
right
gonna
now?
see.
What
What
in
you're gonna
particular?
see.
But
You're
what
gonna see.
the point that
Arne
Cams is
Slot
making.
a dead man walking.
No, but this is the thing. I think so there's 2 bits here. There is the date. We know that Slot's a dead man walking. Slot in Mohamed Salah's rant was just kind of low fodder body stuff. For me, Mo Salah's bigger issue is Liverpool, the club. And Cam made a point that he's been talking about Liverpool are not prepared. We've seen this a lot. We saw it with Wayne Rooney and Fergie. We saw it with Ronaldo when he came back.
This is what I'm saying.
Every
fucking star has done this, bro. Why are we acting like
Roy Keane's done it.
Roy Keane, Rooney. Why are we acting like Salah's unique to this?
Mo Salah is
cater to the
and
star.
Fuad. No, but Fuad.
What do you mean?
Fuad.
didn't turn out
One
great
second.
for them.
John
Fuad.
Terry
Roy Keane was in Celtics 6 months later.
John Terry was fine.
Bro,
John Terry's the
Fuad.
only one.
Rooney was
Fuad.
fine.
Only one.
Fuad.
Wayne Rooney was fine.
Fuad, to
Rooney
your
the same
point,
after.
what you're saying
Never
is,
really the same after.
Fuad, to your point is, what you're saying is, how does the harmony come back once you've broken something? Sometimes I feel like there's certain people that are the sacrificial lamb, and maybe that's what he's talking about. Some people are the sacrificial lamb to let everything be better afterwards. Trista Khan came out and said, I'm retiring from Nigeria.
No, I just remembered.
What?
I just remembered.
What?
I actually think I know what set this off. I actually think I know what set this off. I know what set this off. Do you remember a comment Slot made midweek?
What did he say?
Isaac doesn't have Jacob Murphy.
Hey, listen.
Hey!
Yo,
Salah heard the name Jacob Murphy
Say
and
no
said,
more.
"What,
bro.
my position?
I can't provide for Isaac, but Jacob.
Jacob Murphy.
This
is
is
me.
This is what the top 3 greatest player in Liverpool history is dealing with. My Slot, who I had to do history for you to win a league last year. You're coming out and talking to me about Jacob Murphy for the record signing who can't hit the back of the net.
Let me read out some super chats.
Jacob, Mohamed Salah. Yo, bro, this is what I mean, bro. This is what I mean. This I know. Salah, I'm pushing peace. Salah, I'm pushing peace.
Nah, do you know what
Let's do a pushing peace tour, bro.
disgusting
Salah,
from
let's
you,
do
yeah?
a pushing peace
This
tour.
is disgusting.
Bro.
This guy's like Dirk. I
No.
swear. He's like, he saw Kim
Fam,
Von
they-
Dijk,
no, they- yeah.
KDB. He's seen all his ops dying one by one. And he's like, hold on. I ain't gonna have no one left to slander.
Let's
Let me
guys,
let me read the super chat.
let's
Let me
bring
see
it
the
back
chat. Let me see the
together.
I
chat.
ain't saying
Let me
no
read the
dead
super chat.
rappers in my raps no
Let
more.
me read the super chat. So HW says Fuad is right. Salah has been an egotistical maniac for the longest. From the selfishness with Mane to last season's contract stuff. Bro is butthurt that he's dropped. Take the tin take the tinfoil hat off, Cams. Do you know what it is?
Can I say something?
Can I say something to this quickly? Because I'll just read it here. I feel like sometimes, you see how football fans are fanatics here? We're so focused on like the emotion of what we're seeing that we can't see the bigger picture sometimes. I understand why people be frustrated in terms of it appears to us that you've been dropped for 3 games and now you're kicking up a fuss. But I always say that, and I'm not saying that I agree with what Salah's done and his actions. I'm just saying that history shows us that when big players come out sometimes and be like, bro, the building's breaking and burning down here, someone's behind it, you have to look closer. And I feel like a lot of people are not looking at that side of it. But like I said, I've been on FSG. So
the best players all have extreme egos. All of them. The best players all have huge egos.
What
bro.
does that mean?
It means
Does that
this
mean
is
you
the nature of
cater to
sport.
their egos?
Yes, you do.
Always.
no.
Not always.
Oh, sorry.
But you really have to make sure that your star man is on side with you. 100%, bro.
this
What
is
it, what it feels like
If
Salah
you can find
is
me
saying
cases
is
where it doesn't
cater
happen
to me no matter what.
Nah, I'm not saying no matter
I
what.
disagree.
Like, Salah's trying to say.
I disagree for one reason.
You
The thing
have
is,
to.
This
It's
is
sport.
beautiful. I gave the example a few weeks ago when I spoke about Chelsea. If you've built an institution where that is clearly not the thing, then it's different. I know you're saying about, John Terry did this, my man did this. It got to a certain
Chelsea
stage.
bred that
Bro,
culture.
if you're 31, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, it's been good. We done good by you. Get the fuck out of it. If you're not doing that, then I'm sorry, you have to go to the other side. And that's why I said, but as soon as you gave Van Dijk and Salah at their ages 400 racks,
Yeah.
you got to kiss the ring to them man now. Because them man are like, bro, why are you keeping him here on my pay if I can't tell you I built this shit? This shit wasn't here without me. So now you're going to tell me that you're going to start bearing my man and that. No, that's not going to run with certain man.
Aye,
Bro, imagine you signed 2 Premier League legends to 400k and now you're switching up everything underneath the fit. Of course they're going to kick off, man. And it takes a strong manager to be able to control that sort of situation. And I understand why shit's going tits up. But that is on FSG. And you know who's dancing right now? Jurgen Klopp, because he's probably thinking, brother, I had this on lock whilst I was
Hey,
there.
don't dream
I'm man
of that
to
one.
do that.
He ain't
I'm
coming
man-
back.
No, I didn't say he's coming back. I said he's probably thinking like, bro,
I know
them
there's
man
a
thought it
couple
was
man
easy.
dreaming of that
These
one.
Dutch coaches, boy, just watch out for them, bro.
Dwayne
That's all I'ma
says,
say.
Dwayne says
Always
FSG
happens.
FSG moving like Woodward, and I love to see it. Sorry, just a quick one as well. Remember when Messi was saying, listen, if you man don't keep Pinto here, I'm burning this whole place down. Bro, that big players do that.
You ain't
And
Messi, dog.
But then we can't. Bro, he's Messi to them. He's Messi to Liverpool, bro.
Next super chat.
Yeah, he's Messi to them, man.
Bro.
Like, bro,
No, man, I'm Messi.
bro.
Okay.
Trudy says, I know
Bro,
it's a Liverpool fan.
Giannis has his 2 brothers going everywhere with him. You cater to your stars, bro.
Yo,
Giannis has Dionysus.
nah, man.
He has Dionysus and Costas or whatever Donny's name is alongside him. If you dare get rid of Dionysus, yo, there's no bucks.
Charlie-
There's no Giannis at bucks.
And he
This
trying
is
to trying to
sports.
dip anyway with them there.
Huh?
And he trying to dip anyway with them there.
Anywhere
But
he
you see they're
goes,
scrambling,
you're
they're
bringing,
scrambling.
you're bringing it.
They're
LeBron
scrambling.
got Bronny in the NBA.
Giannis said all them
LeBron
years
got
of all them years
Bronny.
of I don't want to join super team to now all of a sudden he wants to join super team. Yeah, don't worry. We see
LeBron
how
got
narratives
Bronny
change.
in the NBA.
Don't worry,
Bro,
we'll
you
see.
gotta cater to
Oh,
these
I've got
man,
a
fam.
question for you, man.
You gotta
I've got a
Hype,
question.
bro.
Actually, Cam, I've got a direct question
Well, no,
for
I'm
you.
not saying don't. Wait, sorry. Last thing, I'm not saying do anything. For
No, you
them
are.
and
You are.
No,
You
but
are.
You have to. You
Coach
have
Cams,
to
I have a
cater.
question.
You have to.
I have
It's the nature
I have
of
a
the sport.
question. Coach Cams, I have a question, please. Walk with me on this journey. You have Salah, you have Mane. You saw how that fallout happens and whatnot.
Yeah,
Mane being booted, was that a boss call from Salah?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they just thought it's easier to replace Mane than it is to replace Salah. That's what I
But
think.
ain't easy to
They
replace
tried to.
Diaz and Nunes, yeah?
They tried. Well, clearly not. You seen your boy Florian Wirtz? Huh?
What do you mean? I'm asking.
I'm just saying. I'm
Is
just
it
saying.
easier to
No,
replace
but
Diaz
no,
and
but think,
Nunes
think, no, but
or
think about what
Mane?
I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. If you're in a place where this guy's eating off your
Doesn't make
plate,
sense. When
and
you
you're
say it
saying
doesn't make sense.
you are the franchise, the guy and whatnot,
Yeah.
couldn't there be a place where, and again, I'm not saying this is factual and whatnot, where it's like, bro,
Yeah, but Liverpool didn't want to pay him. That's what they.
But they paid
Liverpool.
Salah.
They didn't want to pay Diaz. They didn't want to pay me.
and the only
Mane.
person they paid is Salah
Yeah. So
and
what's the
Van
point?
Dijk. So I'm saying, what boss calls made where it's like, me?
So no, I'm not gonna put. We can't push scenario that Salah booted out Mane out of the football club. I don't know. Anyway, listen, Salah, it was good being on your side. I'm out.
Alright, cool.
I can't be bothered.
Chudi
Yeah,
says,
you ain't my goat.
Chudi says him saying it now, not speaking to the fans when we were going for a rough patch like Van Dijk makes it look so selfish. He spoke for
Didn't
the cash
come out
too.
once.
And then he also says, and no, as Liverpool fan, we are divided on Salah. We've got a few more. Let's see.
By the way, that's
Mohamed-
facts. By the way, Van
What?
Dijk was doing all the presses.
Yeah, you're the captain. Do your job.
Cool.
Yeah, but
cool,
captains and
Do
leaders
your
don't
job.
speak
All of
as
a
well.
sudden now you ain't top three. Liverpool,
Do your job.
man.
Do your
Cool.
job.
Alright, man.
Mohamed-
Do your job.
Let me read, man.
Do your job.
Mohamed
from the
says Slot's decision to drop him hasn't justified for that reason. In my opinion, especially when there are players in worse form or just as bad as Salah that start every week. His first super chat says, if you're going to drop Salah, then you have to be beating Sunderland and Leeds and play good football. Again, I think this is bigger than the dropping of guys.
Facts, yeah, I
Dwayne
agree
says. Dwayne says, so what? What we saying about CR7? Because we were winning at the time. Garnacho's breakthrough game 2. Salah's an icon for Liverpool. That's fact. Respect him.
I didn't see it. Let me read it. Like, production, please.
Cool. So Dwayne says, so what are we saying about CR7? Because we were winning at the time. Garnacho's breakthrough game 2. Salah is an icon for Liverpool. That's fact. Respect him. He's basically saying what we're saying because in the Ronaldo thing, Garnacho was breaking through. We were winning when Ronaldo was beaten off. That's
Rio
what we're saying.
and Gomoa.
Benjamin says there are some
Back it up, man. Liverpool, see you lot in Conference League, bro.
Benjamin says there are some clauses in this contract that says that if he doesn't play this many matches, he can get sold probably, which is why someone wants him gone. See, I don't know about bro.
Deeper meaning.
You know,
hey,
have you read the contract?
beneath the surface. Beneath the surface.
Use your third eye.
Use your third eye. Surface level readers, bro. Listen.
Use your third eye.
What is it? Is this camera on me?
Use your third eye.
Use your common sense. Use your common sense.
Hey,
God.
that's a throwback.
Use third eye.
Use your third eye.
Tien.
That's a throwback.
How did he end?
Tev says that bum Gakpo plays regardless. I'll be pissed too. HW says
by the
once
way, 2 weeks ago they were glazing Gakpo for most GAs in their team, and a couple misses and a couple bad performances, and it's like, hey, get this out,
bro.
Cool, man.
HW says, bro was beefing the legend that is Klopp on the West Ham touchline mid-game after Klopp already announced his departure. You think he cares about a man called Arnie? Bro,
he only cares about himself.
Goodness me.
You
know what? These lot ain't used to. You know what? Spurs ain't used to.
Here
No, I can tell. Who has not used to having superstars? Maze, you're used to it. You've seen what John Terry and them man have done to man. You've seen what Drogba and them man done. I've seen what
There's
happened.
a simple right and
He
wrong
doesn't
way
know.
to
He
do
doesn't
things.
know. Harry Kane was
It
this
has
humble
nothing to do with
superstar.
that.
He went over golf with Gary Neville and tried to subtly say, "Yo, I need to get me out of the club." That's the biggest controversy he's ever dealt with.
Just sell the
That's
soul
why.
of your club.
the only
for one player.
thing that
Let's
was
just do that. Why don't
the
we?
only
That's
thing
what
that was
clubs
big
do.
with Harry Kane is when he said that the gentleman's handshake we had wasn't acknowledged, but he didn't kick up a fuss about it.
Hey,
But
what did
if
Salah
it-
say? Broken promises. You see, Kane.
I deserve to start every game.
Broken
Yeah.
promises.
Come on,
Don't let these little laptop nerds fool you, bro. Don't let it happen.
Mohamed says, where is Salah?
Broken promises.
Liverpool fans don't know this guy's an inside agent right now. He is in their house, their
No.
chicken coop, causing a ruckus,
Mohamed
and they're falling for it.
Mohamed says, where is Salah in the all-time Premier League history? Best
Wolf in sheep clothing.
right winger of all time. He's asking is Mo Salah best right winger of all time.
I mean, the case can be made, yeah. I think some people will say Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously for that period, wasn't as long, of course, but some people will say Salah. The discussion's there.
Koshrav says, why is Fuad protecting his Dutch mates?
I'm not picking anyone. Slot is on a plank, bro. I've criticised him enough times. Gakpo hasn't been good enough the last couple of weeks.
I'm on Slot still.
Gravenberch missing the header for that last goal as well. We can call it out how it is, but let's not act like we're being blind to what Salah's doing here as well.
Man Sky says, because Johan Cruyff is the biggest influence in the modern game, Dutch coaches tend to have an air of arrogance.
Bro,
To be fair, that's just Dutch people in general.
It's
They're
just
very blunt.
the way Dutch
They're
people
just
reason
blunt.
is very different.
They're
But
horrible
also,
what I will say is Dutch people are naturally horrible communicators.
Thank you.
yeah, but
They are partly because they are
They're
so
so blunt to
and
the facts.
direct.
Yep.
And the British love to be coddled
PC,
and
etc.
you know,
Oh, let's
Yep,
dance around
yep,
the issue
yep.
before we get to the main thing.
But
and
Fuad, I'm so
shut
glad.
up.
Fuad,
Let's
I'm
get
so
to
glad
it.
you brought this up because that's further the conversation. MENA region, people in the MENA region, how do they communicate? It's very
like Faisal. Direct,
exactly.
to the point,
So,
no nonsense.
so when you got fire and fire, what's gonna happen?
yeah, but Salah's been...
No, but this
you
is
know
how
what I mean?
Salah
He's
is.
been Europeanized.
Sal-
man.
no, but Salah's never not done this. Salah's never not done this.
No, we've not done what?
Bro, when Salah talks just yalla, it'll be sorted out. He just talks direct, bro. Bro, when has Salah not done this? Or
Boy.
his agent is best saying,
Folks
we don't like what's going on.
Folks liked when Gerrard intentionally skied penalties to get Hodgson out, yeah? Say no more. They liked it. But
Alright.
Mo Salah, is it a colour thing? Is it a colour thing? You know what I mean? Or is it?
Yo, how did you link that
Is
to
it?
that?
Is it a colour
Ow!
thing? That's what I'm saying.
Ow!
I'm just saying, bruv. Or, you know what I mean?
Liverpool fans, you fall for this gimmick.
I'm just saying,
It's
bruv.
at your own expense. I'm
Alright,
telling
so-
you now.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna read this out. That's a great comment.
Is it?
Said-
MC
Gerrard
MC
said,
MC FC fan club says, is it a religious thing?
Is it underbelly?
Is it
underbelly religious?
is it underbelly religious?
Come on, man.
Someone said, is that Arab? He's not taking a piss. Cool. To bring this conversation home, I've actually enjoyed this. What happens now? There's one game before he goes to AFCON. There's two parts here. The club apparently saying that he can't talk like that. Arnold Slot's already benched him for 3 games. Does Slot bench him for the next game?
I think
If Slot has any backbone, Salah doesn't even enter Anfield, bro. Bro, what? Yo, there's not even a possibility that Slot can put Salah in the team.
Slot is a dead man walking.
It can't. If Salah cannot be a matchday squad, bro. That whole I brought my family to say goodbye. I think it is.
As if Slot stays, this is the end of Salah.
I think so. No. Forget
In
about
which case,
no. Forget about
Slot is done.
forget about
Because
if Slot
Salah
stays.
goes.
No. It's
You're
not
done.
about the club have basically they pushed out to Paul Joyce, who's basically the mouthpiece
Yeah.
of Liverpool. No players bigger than the club. They're backing on Slot. Yeah, cool. Slot has to not include Salah in the matchday squad.
Yeah.
They obviously now this is actually potentially extended Slot's time at the club because imagine they let Salah F off and then they sack Slot within a game of Salah going. That would be no sense. Slot has probably extended his time at the club now because they've backed him, and Salah I think is gone.
Unless
I think
he
so-
issues us apology.
Even
I
while he's
reckon-
playing for his country. When
I
is he going to
reckon-
do this
I'll
apology?
be honest, you
Or
know
I
what?
when
don't
he
think
gets
he's
back.
I don't
he's
think there's
bro,
any
Salah's
apologies.
coming. He's bringing the little youths and all of that, and he's saying goodbye.
The
This
reason why I
weekend.
think there's
Salam
no,
alaikum.
the reason why I think there's no apologies because again, the Slot issue is like, you know, sometimes like in mob films, where people are looking at the petty crime and it's like, oh, this when there's real dirty crimes going on. Slot's beef is with the club. I mean, Salah's beef is with the club. This Slot thing is here or there. I genuinely think, and like I said, I've pointed the picture out. This has been going on for a year. I think he's had enough with the club. And the club are kind of throwing Slot under the bus as well because they're going to back him. Then everyone's going to blame Slot for the thing. And in 2 months, Slot will be gone in February.
That is exactly how I see it.
What's it called?
That's
Salah will be
exactly
gone in
how I see
January.
it, yeah.
And then the club are kind of like, oh, well,
I
we've
think-
still got a new
I think-
signings.
I think the club will
Perform, please.
demand an apology from Salah, which they probably won't get.
Yeah.
I think January there will be Saudi moves lined up potentially,
Yeah.
which he leaves. I don't see the results improving this season in Liverpool achieving their targets unless he some way magically delivers a Champions League. I think Slot by the end of the season will get sacked. In the long term, I don't think it's the worst thing for both of them to be out of the club. I actually think Liverpool maybe need that.
I mean,
kind
Salah's
of
contract is
fresh
only 2
leaf
years anyway.
to kind of, turn over and move to this Isaac Wirtz era, whatever it's going to be. However, if both stay, the rest of this season is going to
rocky,
be
bro.
interesting.
I'm
Last thing
on
I'm saying
guys
is
now though. Boy. I'm
Jamie
on to two
Carragher.
man.
Jamie
Wait,
Carragher.
You just said he's on to two.
go
Can you
on.
just name them quickly?
Nah, they'll
just
see.
so I could track with
You'll
you.
learn as the season.
Isaac
goes
and
on,
Wirtz,
bruh.
the agenda has begun. Let's continue.
The final thing I'll say this is
I'm on.
Salah
to
died
man.
for your sins.
Yeah, I'm on
This is what's
to
gonna
man.
happen now. Watch every week. I know this game.
hey, Jamie Carragher, you have to put up. It's got to be like Kobe's last game, bro. You have to go crazy
Oi.
on Monday Night Football,
Bro, who's playing Monday?
United.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red button.
That
Red
is
button.
just the
Red
that's
button.
the side show
Red
to
button.
the main course. Everybody's there 10 o'clock.
That first.
So if you just stop it.
Well,
there.
Salah, he's going to take the side of the club, Jamie Carragher. So it's going to be
Bro,
interesting.
Michael Owen's already popped out.
Michael Owen, bro, stop trying to get in their good books. They don't
don't
fuck
love
with
you like
you,
Kobe.
bro. They don't love you like Gerrard. You've been
can
trying
never
to
get
get that ovation for years.
They don't
They
love you
don't
like
love
Kobe.
you like that. You're not getting invited to the Legends games.
You ain't
They
getting
don't even love you like Fernando Torres.
Facts.
They don't love you like that,
Suarez.
Michael Owen, bruh.
Suarez.
You know what I mean? They don't
Divock
love you like that.
Origi.
They don't love you like Luis Garcia.
They don't even love you like Divock.
They don't.
They don't
you know
really
what
like
I mean?
Skirtle.
So you just you focus on, you know, you want a little cheapy with us. Focus on that, bruh.
Nasty.
Focus on that. I like
Nasty.
you, Owen. I like you. You know
All right,
what I mean?
cool.
I like you.
Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next topic, because that was the big story of the weekend. That was like the headline. You know, in the newspaper, you have the
I
headline,
can't lie. That was good.
sub-headline. That was good. I enjoyed
Yeah, I
that.
enjoyed
You know,
that.
a bit of animosity, a bit of.
Little bit,
But let's get
little
into
bit
other
old
conversations.
school
I feel like
argy-bargy.
let's get into a conversation that will unite all of us. I think one of the standout fixtures of this weekend was.
The streets want Ryan Cherki, bro.
We'll get to Cherki, man. We're gonna get some. We'll get to Cherki. We'll get to Cherki.
They were silent for like 4 weeks,
You get some.
and now they're saying, "Come on!"
Rise, everybody rise up. They want
You do
Cherki time.
Cherki now?
They want
Ah,
Cherki.
lead us.
They want
Lead
Cherki
us.
time.
Top assist in the Premier League.
Yo.
350 minutes played.
Wait, how many assists has he got?
5 assists, 350
Nah, that's
minutes
joint
played.
with Kudus and Bruno Fernandes. But
Huh?
yeah,
What's that?
It's joint with Kudus and
Yes,
Bruno.
that means he's top.
Joint top.
Yeah, but he's top.
I agree. But
No,
joint
but he's
top.
top because he's
But
done
But
it
he
in less
tried to say
minutes.
top like he was
No,
standing
but he's
alone.
done, he's done it in less minutes, so he's top. That's how it works.
Oh,
Numbers are numbers.
technicalities.
555 is all I see.
Listen,
Continue though.
Let's go.
lads. Are you not entertained? Is this not what you want? Is this not what you expected? Is this not what you tune in to watch football for? Are you not entertained? Dancing past people whenever he wants, both feet, arrogance, confidence. Rabona assists. Tell me the last player in the Premier League that did a Rabona assist.
Payet.
Thank you very much. My other baller. There's two ballers that I just love. Payet and Cherki. Real North. Payet's from North Africa, right?
Payet. He looks like he's got North African in them.
Wherever he's from.
I don't know.
Them real street football players.
Ricky
That is what Ryan
ambiguous.
Cherki is. Guys, 30 million. Everybody was in the market signing 60 million, 100 million, this. Cherki at 30 million pounds. Top assister in the Premier League. Most entertaining player in the league. Yo, this is it. You see the combination he's got? Yo, he revived Foden, bro. He revived
you're
Foden.
sick, man.
He revived Foden.
No,
You
it's
are
not- it's not North Africa.
You are the sick.
Oh, wherever he's from. Foden was, look, bro, Foden needed help, bro. He said, look, KDB, we ain't doing the spam ball no more, bruh. They're bringing hoops to the city of Manchester. Do you know what I mean? KDB, bro, Foden was getting tired of that, bro. He was getting tired of that.
Get in the box. Get in the back
Get in the
post.
box. He's like, come
Get in
on.
the corridor of
I
uncertainty.
need someone to, you touch,
I
I
touch.
touch, you touch, I touch. And
that-
now he's got his
What's the
running
pure
mate.
hooping thing? Man said F hooping. Man said.
This is what you want from football players. This is why I tune in to watch
Production, I need
football.
charger, please.
I tune in to watch football for expression. I tune in to watch football to see the most talented players be able to do what they do. And that's what Ryan Cherki offers. Listen, this is only scratching the surface, bro. He's only giving us teasers. You know what I mean? There's still much more improvement than you can go. Them games where teams play high and fast and aggressive. He's still adapting to the league, bro.
Yeah.
This ain't. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh no, he's adapting to the league. But you see his highs, mamma mia, beautiful.
I think that's the thing, though.
Beautiful.
Like, talent-wise, I don't think you can even question it.
Oh
Like,
really?
I mean,
Oh,
come on, let's be
talent-wise,
honest.
they can't
The
question
problem
him
is
now.
you-
They can't
you
question
wanna-
him
You
talent-wise
want to
now.
be putting him on. He's better than Mbappe before he's actually put the work down.
You don't
That's
need to
dangerous.
put the work down
The
to
thing
see
is,
talent.
no, but that's going to be the question throughout his career. And I think with a lot of talented players, like the Neymars, like the Hazards, I think that has always been the thing. It's the talent is there. Can you do it on a consistent basis?
Yeah, we'll
Can
see.
you do it when it matters? Can you do it in the big games? And I think, as you said, that type of game alerts you. It makes you think, ooh.
Sunderland are a good
Ooh,
team as well. Everyone
what
now
could you
trying
do?
to reduce
What
it
could
to-
you do
Yeah.
if you do that on a consistent basis? And I think what I want to know is what you thought about Pep's comments after the game. Because he alluded to, you mentioned him earlier, Lionel Messi. Salah is obviously there, Lionel Messi, you said. But he said if he wants to be like the best player I've ever coached, Messi, simplify the game.
Bro,
Do
Messi.
the simple things first. Do the simple things consistently.
Bro, Messi.
And I think Pep is within his right to say that because he's coached at such a level.
Yeah, but listen.
Is he wrong to ask that from a player like Cherki, or do you just kind of give him the free reins? Because also remember, Cherki said that was one of the things why he signed for City.
I'm here to
because
give pleasure.
Pep said he's going to give me the free reins. But also remember, Pep said that to Doku.
Yep.
Pep
No,
likes to
Doku,
sell these
listen,
dreams.
there's levels to this. Yeah, I'm trying to say. Listen, he's here to give pleasure. I'm telling you, soon there's going to be condom boxes called Cherki, fam. You know what I mean? He's here to give pleasure. Bro, you know what I mean? Durex, shout him, bro. No, I'm a lying, bro.
Hey, yo!
Shout him.
What?
Shout him, bro. You know what I'm saying? But nah, real talks, though. Real talk. Let me say something. One thing that makes me up about
For
Pep.
context, Cherki said, "I'm here to give pleasure." Cams is saying that, giving pleasure. You put a condom, it's good branding. A lot of people like,
Don is Diddy. I'm
they're like, what?
Go and check, bro. Go and check. When you next go Superchats, go and check for each thing.
Everyone was confused. Like, what?
Each thing. Go and
what do
check
you mean
each
by
box.
that?
Go and check each box.
Nah,
Anyway,
fam.
back to what I was saying, yeah? You look, yeah? The thing is, Pep is funny because Pep says the one
Cherki
player
skins.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? The one player that Pep says that he wishes he managed was Neymar. This is the type of stuff that Neymar does. You can't say Messi. Obviously, Messi's the GOAT. Messi is obviously who he is. But that's just not in Messi's mind. Messi doesn't have that level of thinking to do something like a Rabona. That's not in Messi. It just never have been in Messi. Even go and watch Messi's videos when he was 11 years old. It's the same player he is now. He's just running through you, dribbling, close control. Messi ain't popping off Rabonas, and he's not that type of expressive guy.
He was coached.
No,
But
that's
in
just
terms of- but I
Messi.
think what he's saying
like, you
by
look
that
at
is-
Maradona was like
But
that.
what he's saying by
Maradona
that
was
is the
popping them type of
efficiency
thing.
of it, basically, is the efficiency of it.
What do you mean?
In terms of doing a lot of less of those high risk moves.
Bro, Pep, you
It's
can't stop this
efficiency.
wave, bruh. You can't stop this wave.
Free the wave.
You can't stop this
Free the
wave,
wave.
bruh. You know they try.
The wave's home anyway.
Yeah, you can't stop this wave, Pep, bruh.
Don't
You
let
think-
this be one of those interviews we spin back on and be like, yo, Pep might have been right, you know.
Nah, he tries it. He
Turkey
tries it.
simplify
But
his
I know
game,
Pep,
you know.
man. You know, the first thing he looks at Ronaldinho, packed him up. You know what I mean? So I'm worried, bro. I'm worried. But you can't stop this wave, bro. The wave is building. You see in Turkey, the Turkey's army is building. People are messaging me like,
Turkey army!
people are messaging me like, yo, Cam, your take might have aged that fine.
Nah,
wine.
I can't lie though.
I'm like,
no. But you also need to be kicking some of them fuckers to the side, bro.
I'm not
'Cause
involved.
you
None
know
of them-
some of them man were
100
also quote tweeting you
bro.
earlier. Because I can't lie,
No
I'm
one
seeing
fuck
as well.
with me, bro.
Now he's tweeting about Cherki. People are on the comments like, yo, you was right, you know. Shut up, bruv.
Bro,
We
man
all
don't know-
remember what you were
you know,
saying.
what I
Keep
will
the
say
same
though is-
energy.
I don't
Not
know.
to- not to
I
take
don't
us
know
away.
natural talent. Natural born when you come out the womb.
Better than Mbappe.
When you come out the womb, that level of talent. Alright.
What I will say though is what
You
Mbappe
and
did.
Lee
They
Yes,
think
man.
Chat's stuck
What
anyway.
Mbappe did
You
during
and
the week
Lias,
was insane.
man.
Them 2 goals by Mbappe during the week was insane. That
Yeah,
was
good
like-
goals. I expect that from Mbappe. Mbappe's the top 3
Nah,
in the world.
I don't like the way he said.
Yeah, good goals.
Yeah, good goals,
Nah,
innit?
you
Good
know what I
goals,
don't like?
innit?
Why are
Good
people
goals.
trying to make it out like I don't like Mbappe?
You
Bro,
don't.
Mbappe is the top 2 player in the world. So he can have. But,
So he's not Cherki.
Hey, Yamal, man, come on, man. Yamal Nation, bro.
Alright,
Doing
cool.
this thing with Yamal.
Let me-
Natural talent.
Let me read the super chat. Alton FC says Cherki times Foden equals cinema. Haaland
Bro,
is a star of the
Cherki and
show.
Foden, that's like Goten and Trunks. You know what I mean? That's Goten and Trunks right there, bro.
Fusion.
Different. Bro, you get me?
Man Sky says Fuad is basically saying shut up and dribble.
I lie, bro.
I never said that. Pep said that.
Farouk says Cams, why wasn't there a bidding war for Ryan Cherki?
Oh, because do you know why? Oh, he's a fat North Arab. I mean, he's an Arab North African, bro.
Wait,
What?
whoa,
Yeah, that is the truth, bro. That's what people say, though.
Whoa.
Bro, he's the way everyone is talking about. He's fat, some fat Arab North African
Moving
that
on, moving
does
on, moving
shisha, bro. That's
on,
what
moving
everybody was describing him as, bro.
Moving on.
No, real talk. No. That's what the internet was saying, bro.
Little intro.
He's lazy. He doesn't run. That's why. Because everybody was being racist and stereotypical,
Little
bro.
intro.
Nah,
says,
bro. Like, I was
Little-
tired of it. I saw the racism all summer, bro. I saw it.
Little intro
I saw.
says
He's just a Ben Arthur.
when describing
Racist.
when des-
Racist. Nah. Racism, bro. Racism.
Little
Let's
intro-
call it out. Let's say what it is. Let's say what it
Let's
is.
say kick out, get in touch.
Yeah, bro. Let's say what it is. Racism.
Little intro says when describing a goal, Cherki said the head from Foden was amazing. He said when describing the goal.
You gotta teach him English,
Cherki
bro.
said
You gotta teach him English.
He's trying to
bro.
give pleasure, bro.
Come on, man.
He's trying to give pleasure. He's trying to give pleasure.
Oh man.
Yo, this is why this is the best one in the world, man. You don't get this nowhere else, man.
Fam.
Sorry, guys. I've been giving you guys the slow
Yo.
course content. I'm sorry.
Come
I'm
on,
sorry.
man.
come on.
Sorry,
Say that
sorry,
word.
When did you
my
even
bad.
do those locals?
My bad.
Alright, cool. There's a few that I missed because they came in a bit late. Box of Oranges says Salah's 33. He's supposed to be a leader. He's struggling. The team is struggling, and he wants to make it about him. He did this with Klopp as well. Dominic said Cam's at the time. I disagree with you a lot as a United fan, but this Liverpool and Salah hating, it brought me joy. You three are my favourite trio. More content, please. Don't
Come
worry,
on,
it's
man.
coming.
Big up
Yeah.
everyone as well. I've been
Um,
seeing the end of year YouTube
yeah.
raps we've been getting tagged in.
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Big up
yeah.
everyone, man.
Ledley's knee says, was he saying club resigned me for transfer fee?
What you say?
Was he saying the club resigned me for transfer
Oh,
fee?
so you're saying was so they want to sell him? Because it's surely like an Al Hilal or someone just gonna probably drop a quick.
60, 70 year.
That's a lot though, isn't it? Probably like a 40 now at this
Nah,
point.
in the
He's kind of
Arab-
tanked
in
his
the Arab
money.
world, he'll get that.
Surely he's just tanked his value a little bit now.
Wait, hold on.
It's
Someone,
'cause he's pretty
why
much-
are people? You see what you started? Someone wrote the best threesome.
Right, come on, man.
Come on, guys, just take
Come
a touch,
on, man.
man. Take a touch. Nanacho says, Cam, you can't say you love techie players and not rate Kudus among the best wingers. He's tied for assists in the Premier League. One of the most skillful players in the league. You didn't disrespect Kudus.
But you disrespect
I like
Xavi
Kudus.
Simmons every week.
Yeah, Xav-
Talk about Xavi Simmons this week, bro.
I like Kudus. Kudus is my guy, bro.
Well, we don't want to do no Xavi chat this week, nah?
What do we need to chat about?
Do you know what I do want to talk about?
Do you want to talk about Xavi?
what?
You talked about him every week.
Do you know
what
when
you chatting
he
about?
hasn't played?
Do you know?
Did you
want
watch
to
him this week?
No, I didn't.
Did you see the goal?
No, I
Did you
didn't.
see the assist?
Not
Do you know?
interested.
Do you know what I want to talk about? Do you
Huh?
know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about Arsenal and Villa. I want to talk about Unai Emery.
Yeah. Let's talk about let it out. Oh, should we do? Yeah. Why? We ain't seen that. We ain't
I'm
seen
not
that for a
involved.
number of weeks now, lads. What's
not
happening?
involved.
Huh? You know what's all? Get on your knees, huh? Get on your knees. Come on. Let it all work out.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
told man I'm watching.
That's crazy.
I'm watching. 12:30 Saturday. Come back from Sky. I said I'm watching now. Unai.
Hey,
Hey, nice jacket by the way.
What
Do
jacket
you know
is
what country
that?
that is?
Poland.
Is that Poland?
Yeah, man.
Why are you
Do
wearing
you know?
that?
Do you know who's from Poland?
Who's that?
Matigash. Matigash.
This
You're wearing
guy's
a Poland-
subliminal, you know.
Yeah, you got
He's
watch him.
subliminal.
And he, look, he's got
People
that. Look,
think they don't realize.
he's got that. If you don't like that,
If you don't,
know what I mean?
the full. If you don't like,
Yeah.
if you don't like this protein.
look at that. If you don't like
That's
that
good.
fit, man.
If you don't like this protein,
if you don't like that,
Matikash.
that's
Hey,
that.
listen, man.
Yo,
And
that's
the
that
socks as
shot.
well.
That's
Look at
that
the socks
shot
as well.
put. That's that shot
I
put.
couldn't find my
Fit.
Slazenger
I
socks.
was about to say, all
So-
you're missing is Slazenger.
Yeah, I couldn't find my
That's it.
Slazenger socks, but Matikash, you always have a friend in me, my brother.
He's
Boy.
fire.
Let's talk about it. Unai Emery, man.
Someone said Lonsdale trousers. You know. Yeah, that's dope.
Fam.
Everlast.
Man said, don't touch my shoes, fitting.
If you don't like that,
Hey, let's get into it. Unai Emery,
Bro,
boy.
guy always does it.
finds a way,
Like
innit?
every season, when Arsenal need a win to just cement themselves as that kind of title charge, Unai Emery is always just like, you bastards. You think I forgot?
Boy.
Let me remind
I
you.
wrote in
And
the
I
caption,
thought,
man. He said, you and I not the same,
I
bro.
can't lie, that was cold.
You and
That
I
was a cold
not the
caption, I can't
same.
What
lie.
did he say?
No, I
Oh,
said
no,
that
no, no,
you and I
versus
not the
Zidane.
same. You won an FA
Well, who
Cup
wrote
with
that?
the admin.
Ghostwriters,
The admin.
ghostwriters.
Who wrote
The
that?
The admin.
Hashtag
admin.
admin.
The admin.
So I put the pieces together.
The admin. But bro, think about it. If you're Emery, yeah,
Yeah.
you took my team to win an FA Cup.
Uh-huh.
You then got blessed with multiple of millions. And you think I'm going to let you get a free run to just be winning trophies and go to the promised land? No, anytime I buck you, you're paying Emery tax. You're
time.
paying a tax. You're paying a tariff.
Yeah.
I'm going to slap it on your team.
And they deserved it as well, by the way.
Bro, that
That's
Villa
four
Park,
out of 7 or 4 out of 6.
Villa Park looks
Villa
like
Park,
an
they
FA
beat
Cup
Arsenal.
game.
bro.
That looked like an FA Cup fixture. You see the fans?
Yeah.
I said, my
They were up for
goodness. Bro, before Matty Cash scored the goal, I said, why is he just always in the paint? What? Then I said, it makes
Did that
sense.
against us as well.
Yeah, he's got 3 goals this season,
bro.
something like that. But the application of that, the reason why I like this game is because when you look at Arsenal team and you look at Villa team, it's very similar principles. Very well instructed, very robust. The midfield, super important. Our boy, Onana, got to give you a round of applause. You got around yesterday. McGinn did the thing. Yuri Tielemans for all of the, he's got no legs.
That's the biggest one.
Robust. That's why I left him for last.
You see Yuri
Robust.
Tielemans?
The baller, no?
That's a
Yeah.
performance. But it's the fact that all season long he's played in the 8, he's played in the 6.
He's done everything for them,
He
bro.
said to him, you're a little bit further forward in the 10 today.
Yep.
Rogers, you out on the wing today. And I thought that was genius as well because you
Yep.
saw Ben White, you know what I mean, a little bit of
Yep.
rustiness. Let me take you for tango class
Yep.
today. We're going left, we're going right, we're going through the middle, we're going everywhere.
Yep.
But I thought they deserved that. Controlled the first half. Thought second half, Arsenal had like a 20, 25-minute period where they
Yeah.
kind of really got control of the game.
Yeah.
Odegaard was running shit. And then the subs, after they made them, or after they scored a goal, it just felt like they went, you know what, we're kind of almost content here. And Villa, bro, those last 10 minutes, I thought they could have walked away with another 2 or 3, bro. Was it Marlon? Just missed. There was the one where they crossed it near post and they just scuffed it wide as well. Bro, Villa comfortably for me. And we haven't seen that against Arsenal at any point this season, bro.
But
I think Sunderland game was maybe the closest.
Sunderland
this was the
game,
first game where I was
Sunderland
like,
game was
Arsenal
physically
actually got outplayed for the
Sunderland
majority
game,
of the
they physically got bullied.
Yeah.
The Chelsea game, they complained that they were getting fouled. I thought that was a physical game for them as well.
Yeah.
This is another physical game. In their last 5 appearances, the big wins have been you guys, where they smoked, and then who is it? Leeds.
Yeah.
Apart from that, draw against Chelsea, draw against Sunderland.
Yeah,
lost
2 in their
none.
last, 2 wins in their last 5, you know?
2 wins in the last 5. City are closing in. A lot of Arsenal fans are doing the panic button thing that they typically do. Oh my gosh, it's falling apart and everything. I'm not here to say that you need to panic, but let's call it for what it is, brother. This is the fixture you look back at. It's like we've got to get over that hoodoo, man. Like this weekend, it's not going to be spoken about because of the Salah thing. But that's not how you don't want to lose a game like that.
But Villa Park is tough, innit? Like
is
Villa
tough.
Park, they beat Man City there as well.
It's
Who
tough,
was
but
their
it's the
one
run.
for-
It's
yeah,
the
I mean,
run
like,
of. It's the run of form. And now, like we mentioned, we always mention with Arsenal, right? We talk about the injuries, and usually we say if Declan Rice goes down, this person goes down. They've got a plethora of defenders, and they praise themselves for it. Now we're gonna see. We're gonna see in real time now.
No, but the thing is, though, for me, you see with that, right?
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to squad depth,
Yeah.
you praise squad depth because somebody can come in when it's needed.
But the level can drop.
Yeah, squad depth doesn't mean like, hey, let's see your squad with everyone injured. Do you get where I'm coming from? That's not what it means. Like you had you had Saliba go. Okay, Mascara came in. Oh no, sorry, Gabriel go. Hincapi came in. All right, cool. Saliba go. Mascara come in. Okay, cool. Mascara goes. Now Timber's having to play centre back, and then Ben White is playing right back.
Yeah.
Squad depth doesn't mean let's see you at your bare bones and see how you cope.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Now we're gonna have to.
It doesn't mean
But what I'm
that.
saying is
Where
now
from? No,
we're gonna
it
have to.
doesn't.
We're gonna have to see how you rise. To me, it's not even about the players. It's about how do you rise to that challenge when some of the key people are not there, because you can't plan for that.
Yeah.
You've got the depth to be ready to react, and it's not saying that they have to be the same level. But now as a team, you have to come together and make sure you can get through this moment. I'm saying that 2 wins and 5 is not something to start being like, oh my gosh, we're blowing it, because a lot of Arsenal fans are going, oh my gosh, it's happening, it's happening. No,
but
you have to
I
regulate.
understand the PTSD, bro.
Yeah,
because
yeah, 100%.
The points gap is already 2 points.
Yeah,
And
but
I
you
can't
have
lie
to
you, like,
regulate.
2 or 3 weeks ago, we were like, hey, these men are coming for Chelsea's record. Is it wrapped up or whatever? And Pep warned us and said, nobody wins the title in November. And I think previous seasons, they've seen this PTSD of the Saka injury, the Saliba injury, the Gabriel injury. It's always been an injury that derails their season a little bit and brings them back down to earth a little bit. And I think now they've had similar situation. Saliba and Gabriel, arguably the 2 best centre-backs in the world, arguably the best pairing in the world, if not definitely the best pairing, go out missing. And the whole thing all season long has been, you know what? Saka can get injured. We've got Madueke who can step in. What's his name? Odegaard can get injured. We have Eze who can come in. We actually have the depth for once to compete.
Yep.
And I think these last couple games have highlighted not in every position. And as you said, maybe not too many losses. But I think Mosquera, or was it Timber yesterday, and Hincapi, they were a little bit shaky.
And these are we're like patching up. You're getting patched up, you know.
But the thing is, this is a situation you have to deal with, bro. There were periods when City had injuries. There were periods when Liverpool had the injuries. They were still going for titles. This is where you actually have to paper over with the quality that you signed in the summer. Hincapi cost 50 million, bro. He's a loan with a 50 million obligation.
Yeah. But the thing is,
like,
I'm
Mosquera's the cheap one. You know what I mean?
So I'm not even talking about the defense. I'm talking about as a team. What do we always say? When the adversity comes, you have to rise. You have to rise. 2-5, no matter what. Cool. We're going into December now. This is the thick of it.
Yeah.
Games are coming thick and fast.
Also,
we're already saying that Gyökeres, we don't know if it's going to work. Arsenal fans have been like, we've wasted money there. Arsenal,
I mean, yo, check my Instagram comments.
I don't know.
All I'm here to say is,
I'll be monitoring Truth
I was like,
now.
Truth? I know you've been cussing Gyökeres.
Right, no, he doesn't actually right now. I don't think he does right now.
I don't know, you know.
The minute he turns, I will be there.
all I'm here to say is,
I put a bookmark on that.
Injuries or not, as a team, when the going gets tough, you have to rise. We've talked about Arsenal being ready to compete for so long. There's only so long you can say, but this injury led to this and that. It's not a blip. Don't panic now. Check the Emery if you want to, but rectify the situation. Like, get to it, because the defense isn't the reason why they're not scoring goals.
I mean,
The defense's solitude is what they've been known for, but you also invested money in your attack. Games are won by scoring goals. Don't panic now.
I think personally, for me, I've said, for me, I think when you look at, as you said, we're talking about the injuries and stuff. I think Gabriel and Saliba does affect the way they play the game. I do think it affects. I do think it affects it. But okay, cool, they're out. You find a way to deal with it. I think Villa Park, was it necessarily down to injuries why they didn't win that game? I wouldn't really say so. That was Villa Park. It's happened to them before. Villa Park is a tough stadium to go to. Man City lost there as well. It's not easy. You lot won. Yeah, we 4-0. We find a way of winning all the time as well somehow. But the Villa Park is a tough game. So for me, I look at that and it's like, you don't want to lose them games, but you easily can. Villa are on form, bro. Yeah. Villa have gone on 2 spells of winning 5 in a row or something like that. It's some crazy.
I think it's 7 in a row. 7 comps.
Something crazy like that, right? So Villa are a good team, and they've got their momentum at the moment. It doesn't help, obviously, Phil Foden and Man City. Foden, by the way, we just brushed over him because of Cherki. The last 3 games, this guy is he's carrying. He's carrying. You know what I'm saying? So he's back. And he's laying a gauntlet down, because last time when it was time to go for a title, Foden turned into Goku, you know what I mean? And now he's looking at it again. But back to it, what you're saying about the attack. For me, this is my thing with Arsenal, like, a lot, is like, I still think their highest end of quality isn't that high. It's not a Salah, it's not a Haaland, it's not a... Do you get where I'm coming from? So they're still going to find a way to struggle. But I think the next few games, Wolves, I think they got Palace maybe. So this is the next few. I think the next few games they're gonna win like 5 of the next 6 games.
But this is, and again, that's what I'm saying. They don't need to panic about it, because typically what happens with our Arsenal season when we look historically is there'll be a run of a few games where it gets tetchy and they get nervous. You don't need to get nervous. You just need to get back to regular programming. Club Brugge, you dust them off. Wolves, you dust them off. Everton at home is not an easy game.
Not easy, no.
It's not an easy game.
Everton at where? At Emirates or?
No, at
Goodison,
Dick Hickinson or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's not an easy game. They still have to play Villa at the end of the month.
Yeah. Where's at Emirates?
At Emirates.
Yeah. It's gonna be. So yeah, I
so all I'm saying is just get back on the. If you have a blip, you get back to it. Just get back to it.
I think even Arsenal fans know the only team that can stop Arsenal from winning the title is Arsenal themselves. Is Arsenal imploding within themselves because of results like this? As you say, I think the right thing is you lose a game, you drop points or whatever, you get back on it, especially when it's only in November. But I think it's that PTSD of the past 3 seasons of the injuries, and I think if you don't get over that mental hurdle, it can be a slippery slope. But they are their only worst enemies this season. I don't think the other teams are actually good enough, and even with, as you say, they might not have that top end talent in attack, I still think they have enough.
They should have enough.
They have more than enough to be able to win a title.
You gotta be, listen, for them, right? As I said, with Foden now joining the party, we know Haaland 15 and 14 games. And Foden joined the party. You're looking at 2 for me. two guys that have proven they can lead the title charge
Yeah.
and win a title.
They've done
Foden
it.
was the
They've
best
done
player
it.
in the year that they won it.
Yeah.
Haaland was the best player. So these are two guys that have been there and done it, right?
Yeah.
So if they continue that form, it's going to be scary.
Yeah.
The thing with the Arsenal one is that you cannot, and this is why on my video when I was talking about Gyökeres, I don't know why everyone seems to skip over it and think that I'm not talking about others, but I need more from. For me, you need more from Eze. You need more from Saka. You know, your best attackers this season cannot be Trossard and Marino.
Facts.
It can't be. Bukayo Saka, you're gonna have to be. You're gonna have to lead. You're gonna have to do a Foden of
Get back to that level
year.
last season.
You're going to. You're going to have to. Do you get what I mean? You're gonna have to be that. Like if you want to win a title, Eze.
He is the one.
Big money.
He is the
You're
one.
gonna need to be that level too. So I am not expecting that from Gyökeres. So I'm not even gonna bother. But he has got.
But I
to
think
as well.
Eze
But
and
these two have
Gyökeres
to.
at the end of the season will be judged if they don't win the title.
Who?
Because
Eze
Eze
and who?
and Gyökeres.
Gyökeres,
They were the
listen.
two.
They're the two that came
They're
in.
the two that came in, and they were gonna bring. Eze is gonna help us break down deep blocks, and Gyökeres is gonna be that flat track bully that just gets us more than what Havertz has been giving us. And if at the end of the season you're talking about Eze, okay, you've had 3 or 4 moments, but you
Yeah.
haven't had a consistent season.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna.
I feel like
I wanna read a
I feel
comment
like
quickly.
still. Well, this last thing, I feel like Arsenal, like as good as they've been this season, and I still think they're gonna go on and truck along.
Yeah.
I don't think it's panic at all, but I still look at them and I still feel like, where's that talisman? That talisman.
January?
They say it's Saka, but
January.
I've got.
Could they
I
do that?
still feel like
I've
it's
got.
that
Could they do it in
question.
Jan?
Oh no! I've see now. I've got to ask you
see?
the question.
Could they get one in Jan?
Now I've got to ask you the
I
question.
doubt it.
Can your
I think City are going to sign someone in January. So I think they're going to
the
sign
question I've
Semenyo.
got to you is because when I think of
yeah.
when I think of talisman, yeah, it's someone that carries your team, and oftentimes it's someone that carries your team, maybe like with a bit of goals and everything and performance. Declan Rice has been unmovable and unshakable for them. He's been so important for them. Is that enough? If
No,
Declan Rice is
it
talisman,
can't be Declan Rice. It has to be.
By the way,
one of them. I
it's got to
said
be
in
a
my
attacker, be a
video,
PFA. Yeah?
every winner of a league, you know, you have that attacker that was a player of the year candidate. You have KDB,
Yeah.
Mahrez, Vardy.
Yeah.
You know, let's go Rooney, Ronaldo. We can go on here forever. Where's that talisman?
No, I agree. But I also think one other thing as well is in terms of the usage of players as well. I think someone like a Zubimendi has played pretty much every minute, bar maybe, I think, 50 minutes. You don't want to be overusing him because of how important he is to their midfield this
This point
season.
is
And
This one's
rotation's
like
gonna be
season.
key.
No, I know. But from now till
Yeah.
like February, I
Yeah.
think this is where you really have to rotate your squad in that. And I'm looking at the likes of Waneri. I'm looking at the likes of Lewis Skelly.
Waneri
They
won
were
160
key
minutes this season.
players, bro. Not even key players, but they added key moments last year, whether it was in the cups, Lewis
Against
Skelly
City,
covering at
yeah.
different
Yeah.
positions. Now they're completely out of the limelight. I think that could be something if he doesn't get right over the next month or two, it could come back to bite him at the end of the season.
Let me read out see super chats. There was a really good comment that wasn't a super chat that I wanted to read. I can't find it. I'll look for it in a second. Just Waffin says Gyökeres looking meaty so far.
Understand.
Perez says, can we talk about the annihilation of Odegaard by the Arsenal fan base? I thought he was the best player yesterday for us.
Yeah, that period where they were kind of dominating, I thought he was really good. But
I think
the thing is Odegaard will always be held to a standard that he set for himself about 2 or 3 seasons back when he got all those goals and he was the creative linchpin. Since then, Arsenal have been looking at him as that kind of
Who?
main X factor in attack,
who?
Odegaard. But it's the fact that he's
that type of
underwhelmed in
guy.
so many seasons that now they've kind of...
I've got
It is what it is.
I've got a slight different take. I think when I see Arsenal commentary about the thing with Arsenal, yeah, is that Arsenal's players here are very functional for very specific things. Like there was a year where Odegaard was scoring goals and assisting, the year you're talking about, and it was like, oh my gosh. But when you look at Odegaard play, he's the one player for me that can find like a little cheeky pass or something consistently for Arsenal. And fans were ripping into him because defensively for the goal for Villa, I don't even know what he was doing. But it's like the way Arteta has got these players playing, it's a function. You have to do a specific function. So if it's not working, you can't pin it all down to the player. I see Odegaard playing passes into those channels, into the danger area.
Yeah.
That's what he's been put for.
For me, it started. I think hate on Odegaard is too much. Like,
I agree.
I agree, but I do think when I was watching the game yesterday, like or whenever it was. I think Odegaard takes too many touches sometimes, bro. Like it takes like 7 touches every time he gets the ball. You know what I mean? When I look at these top players, they get the ball within 3 touches, they've moved it. I think sometimes Odegaard takes a lot. And I have backed Odegaard this whole period. When everyone turns, I like Odegaard. But I think sometimes it takes too many touches. So then even when Arsenal were going through that good period, it was Odegaard who was kind of like leading it. But it felt like the Odegaard show. If it's not going to be Odegaard doing it, it's going to be nobody, because he has the ball so much. And in everything, the way when he passes it to Saka, he passes it to want it back.
Yeah.
He passes to the next man to get it back, and then he turns, and then he turns, and he turns. Then he plays the pass, and I was like, on paper, it's gonna look like you created a lot of chances and you took a shot and that. But I was looking at it, and I was like, it was too Odegaard centric for me. You know what I mean? But I like Odegaard, and I think the hate on him is too much, because it's not like there was it wasn't like everything was super free flowing when he wasn't there. So when he was away, sorry. So
But
I don't know.
The issue is, like, if anyone's expecting Odegaard to be this let it rip shooting outside the box and anything, no, that's been taken away. He's been clearly told not to do that. The instructions are Declan Rice gets the free roam. You do cute passes and Zubimendi just kind of keeps it ticking. And then all the utilisation goes to the flanks and whatnot. You try and find Gyökeres. So, like, you can't expect him to do something back in the day when the manager's clearly told him not to do it.
Because say the manager told him not to do it.
You can tell by the way he's playing. You said this guy, Odegaard used to, but that season that everyone talks about.
One season. Next thing we're going to still talk about what Gabriel Jesus was doing in there. Like, it's moved on. You know
That's
what I mean?
what I'm
Like,
saying.
I can't lie. He could be their secret weapon.
We don't even know what that guy's going to come back and
secret
look
weapon, I
like,
can't
bro.
lie.
He might come back and look like
Also,
Joe.
I don't think.
Remember
Don't do
Joe?
that, man.
Oh my gosh!
He's one of those jugadors, footballers.
Yeah,
I don't know if the
Jesus,
Eze and
I love
Odegaard
Jesus,
thing
man.
can work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the Eze and Odegaard thing can work as well. That's another conversation. I don't think it.
The what?
The Eze and
I think
Odegaard thing.
I think it's early to say.
I just.
We haven't seen enough matches of that to say that. It
Yeah,
can't
but
work.
one.
As a left wing.
Yeah, I was never really.
No, but I'm talking about when they're in that central area. Like, I think it's like too many chefs in the kitchen when they're both in that central area. Especially when you got Declan Rice running up and down and everything. It's just everyone's in. It's too much traffic on the road.
You'll see mostly when it's a fully fit squad.
No, I agree.
But we'll see. I don't know.
Nardi.
He floats in and out of games. Like, he's not involved in the match enough. That for me, I don't even think about it as like congested midfield. He's just like not in the game. You get where I'm coming from. So
No, hey, but the positions he would typically pop up in to shoot or do something is where Odegaard is going to be trying to find key pass.
What?
Does he float in and out of games?
Why do you think?
I'm asking you.
Oh, I don't know. That's just I've always seen him as that type of
Because
player.
I would have thought.
Because at Palace, they
ran
didn't
the
have
show,
much.
yeah.
Yeah, but Palace they didn't have much of
Do
the
you think
ball and
it's
stuff.
it's similar to the Grealish syndrome in terms of big fish in a small pond at Palace or in Aston Villa? Everything goes through them. They are almost like the leader of that team. They're responsible for the creating of chances and everything. And then once you come to like a Man City or an Arsenal, you're just another cog in the machine.
Yeah, but
And
you
maybe
still
he
got-
just doesn't know how to be that cog yet.
Yeah, you got to.
Because you still got to be able to find your own quality within the team system, and especially Arteta, his system is very like specific, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the challenge that you're gonna face when you go to bigger clubs. When you're at small club, Cunha's doing it. Yo, where is Cunha? Yo, be better than Mkhitaryan, please. Because right now, bro, I don't know.
They called me crazy when I called him out a couple of weeks ago. I said, "Hey,
Let me
man,
get through the rest
I'm
of the
watching
super
that
chats.
dude."
Orton FC. I don't even know if I can read this super chat.
Go and read it, man.
Says
It's
I'll
FCM,
give him
we read all
headers
super chat.
anytime.
Huh?
I'll give him headers anytime. I don't know
Okay,
how we
man.
got there.
What we do is we put that
Nod-
user on timeout.
Nardi says, on the real, the game was a good display of other players contributing beside Haaland. I agree. They need
100%.
more of that. They need that consistently as well. Why is the pad on this?
Hey,
thing?
Ruben Diaz goal, bro.
They're saying it was deflection.
When Ruben Diaz is starting to do that, I'll be concerned. I'll be concerned about
I
if I'm at the top of
said
the
we
table,
might have
bro.
found the new arc.
If he's doing
That's
that,
killing
yeah. Because remember that game? What was that game? I think it was Arsenal. Yeah, do you remember the Arsenal game when at the Etihad when Ruben Diaz? I swear to you, he took like 30 shots, long shots. I was like,
Bro,
what
I
are
remember.
you doing, bro?
They were giving Ruben Diaz and I think it was John Stones at the edge of the box. You
yeah.
could take
Yeah.
as many shots as you
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
what the
and
hell is
Diaz
going on?
kept
Shooting,
shooting.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. bro.
All right, cool. Just the last few super chats here. It says, Cams, you can't. Oh, I read that one. Where we go? Conor O'Reilly says, Cams, we can't escape this Amarin guy. He has more lives than Puss in Boots. He's against everything United stands for. Ineos has blood on their hands.
I fully agree, man. I fully agree.
Do
I fully
you want to quickly
agree.
say anything about the Maino stuff?
It's a disgrace what's happening, innit?
Check your video out.
Yeah, check my video. It's a disgrace what's happening, and he's just the next one, you know. Rash, Garnacho, Kobe. You guys won't learn until. Actually, I would have said previously you won't learn until it's Kobe, but the fans seem to be defending this shit. So I genuinely don't know. I don't know, but at least now the media are trying to crank it up because, mate, your system doesn't work. You're losing all the time. Like who is this
big
guy,
up
bro?
Carl Anka,
Anka.
by the way.
Yeah,
Big up-
shout out
big up
Carl
Carl
Anka.
Anka,
Yeah, for real.
Real journalist.
Yeah, man. And then think he tried gas at us. He's lying, bro. He
Yeah.
said, when did I say that?
When
did
did
I
I
say
say
that?
that?
You just said it.
You said
Someone
it.
in the comments literally
Yeah.
clipped two clips of him
Bro.
saying, I don't know.
Bruh.
I'm like, yo, this
Amarim,
guy.
it's a nightmare I can't wake up from.
Clip that says second loss of the season. Relax, man. That's what we're saying. We're telling you guys not to panic. There's loads of Arsenal fans panicking. We're saying
They
relax.
thought we were gonna come here with the.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
nice.
Big up-
second loss this
big
season.
up-
It's not even all about that.
Big up my man, but yeah, man. Big up you, man, innit? Polski, innit?
What's going on with you boys, huh? You guys beat Arsenal and then
Hey,
say, "Oh, season's over."
Literally, man.
Season's
Literally,
over.
literally,
Nil.
man.
We don't even talk about that,
Bro,
man.
Literally, man.
silly
Found out
guys,
on the
man.
next week,
Literally,
man.
Not serious
Silly
at all.
guys lose to Leeds,
Bro.
draw to Bournemouth. They just
Bro.
packed it
They
in.
celebrated a draw last week like it was World Cup.
It's like, yeah.
Guys are pouring water on their watches and shit.
So all of a sudden they have 0 wins in 3. I'm like, you ain't 1 in 3.
Hey, is your watch still ticking?
Yeah, bro. Oh, you got a new watch today, right? That was broke.
Bring me water.
The watch broke. The watch broke.
Bring me water.
The watch broke, bro.
No, on the
Aye.
rule. As I said, the consistency thing at Chelsea that's going to be our Achilles heel, man. What's the point of beating big teams if you're just going to stink up?
Cole Palmer was back and all sorts.
Bruh.
Yo.
Bro,
Yo, so
Enzo's gone from Kevin Nolan to
No, who
Matt
knows?
Taylor now.
I'm telling you,
We've regressed.
CM
We've
Enzo.
regressed. But it is what it is, man. But yeah, I think that's it, man. Should we do champs and duds?
Yeah, I got 2 champs.
Go on.
Bruno Guimaraes, insane goal directly from a corner, and he meant it as well. Insane.
I haven't actually seen it.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
the
yeah.
technique like that
Yeah.
where, you know, normally it floats,
Yeah.
couple headers try to get on it.
Yeah.
This was, I'm going bottom corner, and it just
Yeah.
went straight in. Secondly, Xavi Simons. I know we won't talk about Tom.
Oh
today.
my
I gotta bring up my
god.
boy Xavi
Oh
Simons.
gosh.
Wait, no.
Oh my
Because you don't want to
God.
glaze Cherki after he has his first
Yeah.
good game in 5.
First
but
good
Xavi
game.
Simons,
Yo, put your
we won
face on the
2-0.
table.
He got the assist for the first, won the ball at the halfway line, dragged it up 50 yards, slotted it with composure. Respect my doggy, yeah? Xavi Simons, I see you, my brother. Keep cooking.
Boo.
Meanwhile, Eze doing what? Yeah. Don't worry, I'm watching.
God. Let me say
Cool.
mine.
Go on. I've got 2 champs. My first champs is, I know you've been tuning into Brazilian football, so I want to give it up to the fans of Grêmio.
Grêmio.
Yeah, Grêmio. So basically, yeah, there's a game between International and Red Bull, and it's sold out, but none of the Red Bull fans are going. So the Grêmio fans bought the allocation of tickets just so they could see the opposition get
Oh,
relegated.
wow.
That is real hatred. Champion for that. I would also,
Somebody
football's
said you
always-
missed their super chat.
Brazilian
me see.
football is always good, bro.
Shout out.
Listen, Pride
Pride
Yum
says
says
you've missed, you know, bro.
no. I got myself. Proud Yum says whenever you say slipstream, I don't know about the stream, but we definitely slip. Listen, man, English, they don't understand what I'm saying. Shaq says 109 goals for Foden for City. KDB on 108, 0 pens.
Whoa, it's
Foden's
uncomfortable.
always been more of a goal
It's
scorer.
uncomfortable, boy.
My other champ,
Wait,
other champ is
KDB's not in the league and you still want to talk
It's
about it?
uncomfy.
damn. My other champ is Messi.
Messi.
Yeah, the reason I'll explain because
For MLS
Let me
Cup.
explain.
washing
For-
the
for-
let me
man.
explain.
Go on.
Let me explain. So obviously they've won
trying to
now.
make this a rags to
So-
riches.
so-
No, I'm not
So
making
versus caption.
No, it's never rags and riches. It's just funny. So imagine you've won the trophy now. You've been in mad form. You've got a man them to come over to win the last trophy of their career. And
Busquets,
even, man,
Alba,
you guys
yeah.
with me. I mean,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
come in the last trophy before you retire. But also, the thing that no one's actually mentioning, Thomas Muller came to that league on smoke. He said, "I'm gonna dunk in you again." They're head to head out 10 games. Muller's beat him 7 times out of 10. Beat him in the World Cup final. By Barcelona.
Yeah.
He said, "Bro, not today. You're
Yeah,
talking
no-
too much shit.
Listen,
And
Van
you
Gaal
know
white
what?
caps,
not
bro.
today because you brought like 10 Argentinian players.
You know what I mean?
You've got
Yeah,
your
yeah,
three,
yeah.
you've got your 3 mates that from Barcelona
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
man.
About go lick back.
got-
Let Thomas
Name-
Muller get all
name
his
me
German
one
brothers,
teammate
bro.
in Thomas Muller's team.
Bro,
Name me one other player in the Vancouver
Come
white
on,
caps.
man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bro, what's that? Avengers assembled in MLS.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
Yeah,
how you
yeah,
get your
man.
lip back, man.
Nah,
GBG.
man, nah.
GBG.
My champ
Don't worry.
is Neymar for
Aye.
skipping surgery. That's real men.
This is standing ovation.
Yeah, that's real men because Neymar's never been in real men
Bro,
category.
never.
But he's done some real men shit right now, bro. He's avoided surgery
Stupendous.
to go out and put his heart on the line for his
Put
boyhood
body
club,
on the
body
line.
on the line.
Hey.
And he's got a hat trick and he scored. So he's got what 4 goals in his last 2. I think their next game is today. And the
Yeah.
last game is today. So we'll see what
I
happens.
hope
But
they stay up.
it's probable.
That
It's probable.
That
it's
is
probable.
bigger than a World Cup with Brazil.
Bro, oh, chill. You got gas now, man. This guy's
Hey,
got
on that
gas
note,
now.
that's the
no,
end of
duds. We ain't done duds.
Alright, cool.
We ain't done duds.
Duds. I've got the.
You gotta give you because
Apart
you
from
you
you-
guys done a whole thing where you gotta give it to that Fatano guy, no?
No, I was gonna say the whole. No, I'm not. Away from
World
that,
Cup draw.
the organization of the World Cup draw.
Yeah.
Duddery.
I didn't get to watch it with sound. That's the
Duddery.
problem. I was in the
Duddery.
ITV team.
Duddery. They had Rio doing British gimmick. Like who you talking to?
Yeah. Hey, my OGs. Yeah, yo, is he going Hollywood? What do you guys think? Is my OG going Hollywood?
Hey man.
Can he make it to Hollywood,
I
bruh?
prefer
Where's
not
The Rock art? Can he do The Rock art?
I prefer not to speak, man.
Oh.
Now I understand the Dubai move. Put it that way.
Infantino, Dud.
Donald Trump, dad.
Bro, Trump's got Noni Madueke's club.
Hey,
World
but
Cup
Trump
medal.
did say, yo, let's change the NFL's name. That's kind of champ shit, bro. I can't lie.
Kick rocks, man. He does this shit all the time.
Yeah.
He says one good line amongst 10 shit ones. Kick rocks,
Bro,
man.
this guy's got Noni Madueke's Club World Cup medal and a FIFA Peace medal. What's going on here?
I heard they're not letting Haitian fans at the World Cup. I just
Bro,
read it.
the Iraq delegate couldn't make
Make it,
it
yeah.
to the thing because they banned all Iraqis
Yeah.
from coming to the US.
So if Iraq make it, they're pissed. So
I
how's the
don't-
team
I
gonna
don't
go?
know how
already
they're
they're saying
gonna
with
get
Iran, already with Iran, they're saying it's a bit techie.
Yeah.
With Iran?
Iran, yeah, they're saying it's techie.
That's
They had
crazy.
Lauren Hill performing.
Bro,
Hey, my God.
Erica Badu randomly performing. What are we
Hey,
doing?
yeah,
here?
come on, man. That's
What
soul.
are we doing
That's
here,
real
bro?
music, man.
What, Lauren Hill and Erica Badu at
yeah.
4 tournaments now. Come
Real,
on,
that's
man.
real music, man. Real
Bro,
music. Halftime
Go
shows.
get me Kasabian. Go
Oh,
get me
yeah,
the little
first.
emo bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you know about Kasabian?
I don't worry, man.
Coldplay and that.
All you know is Travis Scott, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Yachty.
You know,
Listen, man.
my dad is Diddy. You know,
The doc.
The doc.
You been watching it?
I'm about to.
I didn't.
But there's some of the clips that I'm seeing.
I haven't watched it yet.
This is a football. This is a sports podcast.
Sorry. My dad is one of my champs is Cherki as well.
Yeah.
And one of my dads is it's Emery for his treatment for his press conference and his treatment of Kobe Mainu.
I'm gonna say my dad is Mo Salah for that entire spiel and drama that you caused yesterday.
Fairs. Listen, that's the end of another episode. We'll be back next week. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Algorithm. Smash the like button on the way out. Big up everyone that sent a super chat. And we'll be back very soon. Boski.
This is FCM on DR Sports, and it's live.